wanted.
I hear the voices inside my head, the voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
Hey guys, how's the sound? How's the sound? This time I promise. Hi. I won't fall asleep on you. I'm waiting till after. People be rude saying, Sherry's got the heroin nods. No, I fell asleep because I'm on several different medications for my back. Hi, Victoria. Which is why, I don't care. I've deleted the nasty comments, but Mary knows what's going on. Some of y'all that I know privately knows what's going on, and they make you drowsy. So, it is what it is. It's still public. It turned out to be a very successful night for Mary's quilts. Man, you guys weren't kidding. You love those quilts. And she does have a couple more for this evening as well. So, she'll be joining us. But it's going to be a little bit, oh, there she is. It's going to be a little bit more of, not really an interview, but just chit-chatting with Mary. Her and I have talked for quite a while privately, just never really put it out there. There she is. Hi, Mary.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Oh my gosh, I love that shirt. Is that anime?
It's kind of like Indian feathers type all over it.
Oh, cute.
Like Indian feathers.
Oh, now I see. Yep.
Right?
Pretty, very pretty. So how'd you do last night? I'm awake this time. I'm waiting till after our show for my meds. I apologize. That was crazy.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah, muscle relaxers don't keep people very alert or awake.
Right? Yeah, they don't. Yep.
I see you've got some more quilts there. Are those quilts that are available for this evening?
Yeah.
You want to show them off quick?
Well, I got a baby one here that I made like 40 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and so it's real pretty.
That's cute.
And the back is all yellow, and you can see all the hand stitching on the back of it. So, and then I've got this one here. It's a plus king, like a California king.
Oh, okay.
And on the back, it's all, if you can see it, it's all.
Let me put your screen bigger. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Now maybe that helps a little bit. I'm not sure.
So is that blue or black?
It's brown. It's actually
brown.
dark brown, and it's got pink, blues, white, and green. And on this side here at the front.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So this is like a plus size king. And this one here is just kind of plain, but it's almost the same as that one that I just showed you. It's got just a lot of the
I like that one.
Stitching in it.
That's pretty. What size is that one for?
This one is, I believe it is a king. This one is a king.
King? Yeah. If that one doesn't sell, I'm going to be hitting you up for that.
And it's all green on the back, kind of a bluish green on the back. And then this one here is real pretty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it.
Oh, my gosh.
That's nice. Yes.
Yeah, this one's really, really pretty. And you can see all the hand stitching in the back that I like
Wow.
tons and tons and tons.
How long do you think that took you to make? Just that one?
This one here took me like over 6 months to make.
Wow.
Yeah, and this one's, I'll have to say probably about 30 years or so ago. So
Wow.
anyway, yeah, that one took me a while to do. And these ones weren't too bad. They were a little easier to do because of just the stitching that I had to do. I mean, there's a lot, but they were a little bit easier. So, and then
Oh, that's so
this little
sweet.
baby one here, it's just really
Yeah,
cute. So,
that is.
anyways. Okay.
Well, after we chit chat for a little, we'll do another little auction. How'd you do? You sold 4 yesterday, right? Or 3?
Yeah, the day before, we done
The day before
4.
yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, we done 4, but I still haven't heard from one person. So
Okay, which person is that?
it was BM Turtle or something like
BM
that.
Turtle. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you guys, if you are in here, catch the replay, BM Turtle, Mary's information and email is in the description of this show. So awesome. We kind of ticked some people off our last show, didn't we?
Did we?
Did we make Mr. Donald Wells upset? Did we?
Yeah, we did actually.
Aw.
Yeah. I
Oh.
was was it yesterday morning?
Was
This
it?
morning?
Yeah.
Yesterday morning. Yesterday afternoon. I was, yeah. My phone started going off and I never did
Aw.
answer it, and it went to voicemail,
Good.
and he left me some.
That's all you can do. Don't even keep it. Good, good. I'm glad he's leaving voicemails because that's leaving a trail. So that's even more. Do you mind if I play? You sent me all the ones you've gotten through the last several weeks, but I know there's many more.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I
Yeah.
play them? Do you want me to play them?
No, yeah, you can play them. You
Okay.
can show everybody how
So
Mimi
she
gets
showed
with
me.
and I.
Oh, I can only imagine because let me tell you, I've gotten a load. Yeah, he's crazy. So he wasn't so happy. He has always told me to not give you a platform, Mary, but he's also always
Right.
wanted me to call you and help in the harassment of you.
Right.
Yeah, until it got to a certain point where I started getting nervous for you and I got a hold of you. I said, listen, Mary, I'm sorry. And I know like I've let him say unkind things, but now I'm scared for you. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot. So I'll start with, and trigger warning, you guys know how he speaks when he's mad. So I'll start with, what he sent Mary after her and I went live. I think he was maybe a little bit jealous that people actually care about Mary. They know because Mary is a victim, not just because we've heard Mary's story from Mary, but she is a victim because Don Wells confessed to doing these things to Mary and several others that come forward. She is a victim, a survivor of Don Wells. And that's just from forget anything Mary says, because I know you guys, whatever, but forget anything that Mary says. Just think about what Don himself has confessed to. Okay? That's crazy. So this is what he sent her. I'm going to play a couple for you, but this one was specifically because she went live with me.
You fucking cunt. Fucking bitch. Why are you such a hater? Fucking cunt. I will see you soon, bitch.
Oh, that's definitely threatening. He will see you. Now, here's a man right here who was not impressed to hear him speak to you. This is my dad, Adrian. Hey, big girl. And hello, wonderful folks in podcast land. And he says he loves your quilts, Mary. I'm going to
Thank
have to
you.
buy one off you
Yeah.
to send my dad.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah, for sure.
triggering, very much triggering. And Dad, I told Dad some things privately, and he was give me names and addresses. No, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. But yeah, trigger warning. And Dad, don't say anything, because you know the littlest thing you say, they'll twist it and say that it's that you're what you call it, harassing them. Hey,
Yeah.
sis. Cotton Candy Boobs will be up here in a little bit. If I think she's got the
Okay.
link. Hey, Megs. Thank you for your phone number, by the way. And hello, everyone coming in. I do have slow mode on just for like 30 seconds because I gave my dad a crash course how to be a mod. So if anyone says anything towards Mary or me or anybody in here that's part of the Voices family, you better watch out, because Papa Share's on it. So, so the next one is from 2 weeks ago. What did you do 2 weeks ago? Let me guess. You had a conversation with somebody and it wasn't okay with him.
I'm guessing, yeah. You know, I kind of figured, you know what? It's kind of like a pattern.
Yeah.
Like I noticed every 2 weeks on a Friday night is when he starts calling me and leaving me messages.
So you found a pattern to this. Okay. Not shocking. Hi, everybody. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Sexy Wild Things. Well, they are blocked in here. I blocked them a while ago. It made him a little bit more mad. But we knew that collaborating together was going to upset him. But that's okay. Mary has a voice. She's a big girl. She survived you already, Don. She's going to continue to survive, because now she's got people from all around the world that don't mind whooping some ass on her behalf. Okay?
Right.
So this is from 2 weeks ago.
Mary, why you hate me so much, man? Why? I didn't do nothing, man. Try to love my fucking fellow people, and you hate me for no reason.
Wow. He's definitely not sober in that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He was drunk there. You could.
It seems quite important to him. Like, why do you hate me, Mary? Why, Mary? Why do you hate me? Like, Don, what the heck? So that was 2 weeks. Okay, this is from November 10th. Yeah, you're right. So it's, yeah, about 2 weeks, which is kind of like a pattern I've realized between him and I, too. You know, he'll make up an account and he'll use it for the amount of time to send me a quick message and then delete it or whatever way that, you know, he tries to hide it from Tim Mullen and Candus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so we got this one from November 10th. Oh, this is a longer one. Let me guess. He's going to call you a name.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, fuck you, Mary. You're such a dumb bitch. Hey, fuck you, Mary. You're such a dumb bitch. I fucking hate you as much as you hate me. You're such a dumb bitch. Why do you hate me so bad? I have done nothing wrong, man. Why? Why do you hate so bad, Mary? Hateful bitch.
Yeah.
That's just...
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah,
you know,
I don't even...
He sits and he says that he's like, you know, like with the church and all this. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody that's religious and stuff says that stuff. I don't know.
They don't talk to someone like that. No.
Right.
Let's talk about that. Since you brought up him, you know, we see that he tries to be Preacher Don. So going back, how old were you when your mom married? I don't know your Don's dad's name.
It's Don.
It is Don.
Don's Yeah, it's Don. Yeah,
So I
Donald
was
Wells.
right.
Yeah,
There's three Dons,
right.
and people thought I was
There's
crazy, but
three.
I was
Yeah,
like, no, there's three. Okay.
yeah. And I was when they got married. I was how old was I? I believe thir 13. I think they got married like in 78. I believe maybe 79, somewhere around there.
So, okay. And you were how old?
I believe I was about
Five?
13,
13.
maybe 14 at the time that they got married.
Okay.
Yeah. But they had been
But,
living together since I believe 77 because I was 11 when my mom and real dad got divorced. I
okay.
was 11 at the time, so
Okay. So you were older when they got, you were about 11, 12, 12 years, 12 or
yeah,
13, you said. Okay.
yeah.
So did you know them very well prior to your, um, is it your mom getting with Don's dad?
Yeah, I knew that there was something going on. I mean, this was way back. This was when I was 5 years old, okay?
Oh, okay.
And I remember going, me and my mom had taken me over to their house. And I remember walking in and my mom standing there talking to Donnie's dad. And then they told me to sit down and watch TV. And they went into the a bedroom off to the
Mm.
front room. And I couldn't get the TV to work. I remember I couldn't get it to come on or something. And so I walked into the bedroom and they were standing there kissing. So that's,
Oh,
yeah, see, and I was only 5 years old at the time, but
so you didn't really know what was
yeah,
up, but
I mean, but I remember that. So they had been, I believe, together, you know,
messing around since you were
messing around.
since you were
Yeah,
around 5. Okay,
yeah.
so you've
Uh,
been aware of them and this family pretty much all your life.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Um, you telling that story just reminded me. I was like around, I want to say like 5. It was, you know, one of the last kind of memories I have of my dad before he was in prison. But my dad had took me to a church one time, and there was nobody
Hmm.
there. Or it wasn't like a Sunday during church. It was like I don't know, a Monday or Tuesday, just like mid morning. And Dad, if you're in here, I've
Right.
retold this so many times. I had to ask my dad about this once, but yeah, he took me to a church, and there was nobody there. But what I remember is this really pretty lady, and she
Hmm.
got to talking to my dad, gave me a coloring book and like some crayons, and they told me to sit there on the pew, and my dad
Hmm.
disappeared with this beautiful lady, right? So for years, and then when I got older and I was like, okay, well, we weren't there for church. What was my dad what was my dad doing? So I remember having
Right.
to ask my dad, and he goes, no, I think he was just there to get some like information or something. But that's a memory that I always had in my mind that is just funny. Um, so you've known them for basically your whole life. I'm kind of curious how Don all of a sudden thinking that he is some prophet. Now I have my own opinions, and we'll get there, but is this kind of new for you to see from Don and Candace, or specifically Don?
No, Donnie's been doing the religion thing, and it just happens when he gets in trouble or like goes to jail or prison or whatever. You
Right.
know, he's all like gets that jailhouse religion, and then he would get out of jail or prison, and he's like, oh yeah, I've been reading the Bible and I'm going to church, and really, I don't think he ever really even went to church, but not more
Mm.
than maybe a month later, he would be right back into the drugs, and that was the end of that.
Would he
So
stop talking so religiously when he fell back onto the drugs then? He wouldn't keep it
yeah,
up?
oh yeah, there wasn't even no talk about religion or nothing. He was just,
Okay.
yeah, he was just
Okay.
totally gone. Yeah.
Hmm. So I kind of feel you can kind of see that there is some control going on in Don and Candace's life.
Mm,
Yeah, and he speaks a lot, and when you hear the upper speak, you can hear the resemblance in how Don talks now. Would you
yeah.
say it's different now than even in the past?
Yeah, well, it's like he's constantly changing. It's like I
Yeah.
never know what's going to come out of his mouth next. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It'll be like religion, and then 3 or 4 days later, it's something totally different, and then maybe a couple of weeks later, it'll be he's back on religion again. So it's like, well, are you or aren't you? you
Right.
know. So
How old was Don when he went to live with his dad?
he was 12 years old.
12.
He was
Okay.
living with his mom and his stepdad Kelly before
Okay.
that.
Okay.
See, and my
I
dad
guess I
always
never
wanted
asked.
him to come and live with him, but um, back then, I don't know if that's still the way now, but when you were 12 years old back then, you could go to the judge and say, well, I want to live with this parent. I don't want to be with this parent. So
Right.
that's how Donnie came into our family. He started living with us when he turned 12 because he always wanted to be with his dad.
Okay.
So,
Kind of typical, I'd say, from a
yeah,
boy, especially that age.
yeah.
And hi, everyone coming in. I'm not ignoring, um, just focusing. I fell asleep on her last time. Hi, Beverly. Hi,
Mm.
DC. Sis, go ahead and join whenever. Little Dev, Tammy Barnes. Hey, sis. Hi, Angie. I'm not sure. Can you see chat, Mary?
Yes, I can. Yeah, yep.
Criminal gospel. It's interesting. Mary didn't know they had summer. Yes, that was interesting too. So, can we kind of go over that again? So, you knew they had four kids, Don and Candace. You knew that they had four kids together, but you were not aware that one was female, right?
Right, right. I just thought
Okay.
that he had all boys.
All boys. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even know he had a girl until she went missing. The day she went missing is when I found out. And that was only because I went to my mom's and I walked in and she was telling me to be quiet. The dad was on the phone with Donnie. And I
Mm.
asked her, I'm like, well, what's going on with him now? And she said that his daughter was missing. And I was like, I didn't know he had a daughter. And she goes, yeah. So,
So, did your mom know though that they had a daughter?
yeah, I'm guessing she did, but we
Okay.
never really ever talked about his kids or how many kids he had or anything, just that I had remembered maybe a couple years from that she had been talking about the boys. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that he had all boys.
Had all boys. Okay.
Yeah,
So you were never like friends with them on any like say social media like Facebook or something to see them
no,
post. Yeah, probably
no,
they had like
no.
hundreds of pages going.
Right.
Thank
Yeah, yeah. I was never friends with Donnie on Facebook.
thank you. I'm not getting worse, but the pain is holding on. Mary's also been feeling unwell for a couple weeks too. How are you feeling today? A little bit better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Yeah, I
Good.
don't know what's going with me. I think I might have gotten that. I think it's called RSV or something.
Oh, is that's not like the new COVID, is it?
I don't think so. I mean, I checked for COVID, but it came back negative. So
Okay. Well, good.
it's just upper respiratory throat, nose, stuffy nose.
And if you're like me, that'll hang
Cough,
on all through the winter before that goes
mhm.
away. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
sis, thank you for being a member for 30 months. And Tammy, 35 months. Wow. These are the OGs, Mary. They've been with me
Right.
from like day one.
Long time. Yeah, that's nice though.
Yeah, you been to the doctor? Make sure you don't need some antibiotics or something like that.
Yeah, I actually had a doctor appointment just about a week ago. They didn't seem too worried about it, so I don't know.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
So I want to pull up now. We'll pull it up tonight. Talking with Sonia because, which
Mhm.
is, by the way, for people who don't know, Sonia, I interviewed back way in the beginning. And I kind of got the vibe then that she didn't really, I don't know, get along with you guys or something like that. Or I don't know. She,
Yeah, she's pretty upset with me.
okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. But she doesn't call you or harass you or anything like that, right?
No, she called
Okay.
me. Actually, it's been probably year and a half maybe ago, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was all over Donnie, and
Ugh, what did she want? Was she,
you
oh,
know,
is that back? I know she had told me like she wished you would just let off on Don and, he doesn't need this right now and blah, blah, blah. And
yeah,
poor Donnie.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, with coming onto
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
YouTube, yeah, him and Candace have been able to very successfully turn it from their children being the victims and people
Yeah.
who they confess to victimizing to social media is a funny place, but now somehow it's Dawn and Candace are poor me, victim me, what about me? And they've been like that since day one, and it's disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Disturbing. Was Dawn and Candace much like prior to any of this? Were they attention seeking a lot, do you think? Or would you know?
Since this all happened, or
No, even before this happened, were they always kind of like, oh, poor me, help me, I'm a
Donnie,
victim?
yeah, Donnie's always been that way, and I can't speak for Candace because I've never met her. I mean, I've talked to her over
Okay.
the phone and she seems that way,
Hmm.
but I've never met her in person. So,
So does that stand even to this day? You've never met Dawn's wife in person?
nope.
Wow. So they
Yeah.
really do try to keep themselves kind of to themselves, and that's a red flag right there too, right? They don't want people seeing what's going on
Right.
within their family. So that's a
Right.
red flag to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um so that's when you found out, okay, they have a child missing and it's a little girl. That's
Yeah.
when that makes sense to me a little bit more. I wasn't really aware that you guys, like, I heard that you didn't know that they had a little girl, but
Right.
that's crazy. That is, so they really were trying to keep that on the low. I feel like now on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you,
And criminal gossiper. Yeah, I actually talked to TBI 3 separate times, maybe even 4. Yeah, I've
okay.
talked to TBI 3 or 4 times.
Did you
Yeah.
have to go to TBI or did TBI come to you?
No, well, I'm the one who called them every time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How did
Yeah.
you feel? Did it feel like they're on top of things, or because for me, I
Gosh,
kind of
I
got
don't
like,
know.
what are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
it,
yeah. The last time I talked to him, it's probably been at least a year.
okay, so they haven't
Um,
done any reaching out to you at all.
yeah. No,
Anything
no,
more? Okay.
no, no. And he just said that the last time I talked to the one guy at TBI, he said that he's doing everything he can. He said he's working on the case every day. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you get a restraining order against Don Wells?
Yes. Well, I went to get one and they wouldn't issue me one because of the fact we're in two different states and he's so far
Yep.
away.
Yep.
Now they told me to contact them if he comes to Utah, and I know that he's here. He said that they will immediately give me one, and
Okay.
if he shows up here, to call them immediately, the police, and so they can come and actually serve him with the papers.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it's kind of a long process, I guess you could say. It's just that
Yeah.
he's not here.
Right.
So I'm not in like immediate danger.
Danger. Yeah.
So, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Hi, allegedly.
Hmm.
If you guys are asking questions, I apologize. I'm like looking at Mary, focusing on Mary, not really the chat, but she can see chat, so she sees why didn't Don's
Yeah.
biological sisters get any of their mother's Tennessee property? I'm not sure why the property. It went to Don. Do you know any of that? Like, how did Don get that
Um,
property? Or
well, now as what I understand, I believe their mom wanted to leave the property to Sonia, but she,
okay,
she's here and the property's there in Tennessee. I don't think she really wanted it, you know,
okay,
because there really wasn't nothing to do with it. But as far as I know, she left the property to her best friend, which lives here in Utah, Clyda Trent, I think her name was. So she left
hmm,
the property to her, and then in 2000, I think 15 or 16, she done a quick claim deed and signed it over to Donnie for $10.
really? Yeah,
Yes,
I heard
yes,
that
and
rumor before.
that's how he acquired the property. His mom didn't leave it to him. His mom left him because I checked into it. I checked into the records and everything, and that's how it went.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
Don is making things worse for himself with every call. Yes, that's why. Listen, he can leave Mary all of the voice memos that he wants to, but
yeah,
that isn't helpful for him. Like, I wish he would not blow up Mary, but
right,
someone just said in the chat, she's the smart one. She's a smart cookie. She knows what she's doing. Like I
right,
told her, just keep recording them. Just don't talk to them, you know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
wow, and he is truly
So the more voicemails he leaves or the texts he sends me, every time it goes straight to the police. So they've got it
good.
documented. Yep, every time. So that's just more information, for me and on them on the side
Yeah.
with the
Sorry, sis, but I don't see Sonia Finnegan in the chat at all. I've looked, but I can't. She'll need to put something in the comments for me to see her because I gone back and looked and she's not there and I can't really focus on trying to find her right now. But anyway, um, so oh, and you were saying the last time we spoke, but there she goes. Okay, can you tell me how did it kind of go? It's been said that TBI did speak to Don's dad, aka your stepdad, and
Mhm.
your dad told TBI that Don said something about Candus done something the summer and put her somewhere, or is that right? Did I hear right?
Right. But it wasn't TBI, it was the FBI that
The
came to my
FBI.
dad's house.
Okay.
Right. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know what was said
Okay.
because I wasn't there when they came. So, but I do
Right.
know that the FBI did go to my mom and dad's house a couple
Okay.
of times. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And
Yeah.
Dawn brought up Candus, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, to my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When Don Sr. passes, does Mary think Don Jr. will come? I don't know what that comment even means.
Yeah, I don't know what that comment
When
means.
Don Sr. dies, does Mary think Don Jr. will come? Oh, do you think Don will head that way if your father passes away? Yeah, probably. Probably. But we don't want to think
Yeah,
about that right now.
yeah, I don't know. And, if he does, so be it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I have guns on hand ready.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. You
She'll
know,
protect yours. Yep. Absolutely.
I've
And
got to
Miss,
protect myself.
we got Cotton Candy Investigates up here with us too.
Hey Mary, how you doing, love?
Hi, hi, how are you? I'm
I'm
doing good.
good.
How are you?
I'm good too. Glad you're doing good.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it
pull
was
I
up
see
nice talking
something
to
here.
you.
beautiful and yellow back there. I love that yellow, whatever it is.
Yeah, did you see when she was showing
It's a
them?
baby.
No, we came in
Did
late.
you? Well, let's take a little intermission. You
Oh
want to
my
show them off
God.
again, Mary? Look at that.
Yeah, this one's
I
a baby
love that
blanket.
one.
It's
I
so
love that
It's
beautiful.
upside down.
yellow.
Yeah, it's real pretty. Yeah, real pretty. And you can see all the
That
hand
is
stitching that goes
adorable.
all the way through.
That could be for either
So,
sex.
Yeah, it really could.
yeah, yeah, it's got blues and pinks and yellow. And so, yeah. And then this
Just
one here is a great big
just gonna
queen,
turn my
king.
camera off for a moment. There we go.
This one's a great big king. It's all brown. This is the back. It's all brown, but it's the stitching in it has yellow and blue and white and pink all the way through it.
I like that
That
one a
one's
lot.
pretty. I do
Yeah.
too.
And this
Is that
one's
like a turquoise?
the front of it.
Papa
So,
Share
yeah,
wants one. I'm gonna have to get him one.
yeah, it's kind of like a turquoise.
He would
a
probably
green
like
and
that one, Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
So,
great
and
for a man.
that one's really big. It's like an oversized king. And then I've got this one here. It's just kind of plain, but you can
Ooh,
see
I
all the
love that
hands.
one.
That's
I
the one.
love the
Yep.
greens.
Yeah, I love that one too. It's between
I
that
love
one
that
and the
one
other one.
too.
Yeah. And this
Mary, I
one's
like
really
them
thick
colors
and
too.
heavy.
You asked me earlier what colors
Right,
I like. I
yeah.
like them right there too. That's beautiful.
That's what that's what I was thinking. So,
I love
kind
them.
of like a light blue type greens through it
It's
and
like a Tiffany
a little bit
green
of light
color.
yellow. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And then I've got this last one here.
Ooh, I like that one. Oh no.
Right. She is adorable,
You
Megs.
did go dig out more quilts, didn't you, Mary? I
Yes,
knew you
I
had
told her. I
I
was like, hey.
I knew
Yep.
it.
Right? Yes, I had to. So,
That one
and
there,
then
that's a
yeah, isn't that beautiful? And this is the
yes.
back. Yeah, you can see all the hand
See, I
stitching through
like
the
that
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the solid backs on them than the double sided because I like to
right,
sleep on the
right,
same side of my blankets for some reason. I'm odd.
right. Yeah.
Oh, those
So,
are beautiful.
there's
She's if you
yeah.
guys like them, she's going to auction them off here in a little while. I'm going to go through some more of Sonia's interview and get Mary's take. But there was a question here, Mary. And again, if there is a question asked and you do not want to answer it, you do not have to. You do not owe any of us anything, okay? So it says, does Dawn's father have a criminal record? What
Not
type
that
of
I
man?
know of.
Okay. What type of man, if you could describe what your stepfather, aka Don's father, is like as a man. Well, how would you describe him?
I mean, growing up with him as a stepdad, I call him dad, because I feel like he's
Dad,
my
yeah.
dad, you know, and because he's been around for so long. But he was, when he was growing up, I mean, when it'd be what, like 40s, 50s, 60s, you know, back then, if you did anything wrong, your dad would take you out in the woodshed with a stick up a tree.
Yep.
So my
Yep.
dad was raised that way in that era. And so he was kind of hard nosed, growing up. I mean, like when we were in junior high and we wouldn't get up for school if my dad was home. If we did not get up from school to get up for school, he would
Yeah.
actually bring the hose in from outside and literally like
No.
soak us in bed just to get us out of bed to go to school.
Oh, wow. That is some old school shit right there.
Right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but that then in other ways he was sweet and a good dad and you know a very good provider and yeah.
Is he a lot? He's kind of nothing like his son is.
No, the only traits I can really see that Donnie has picked up from my dad is I want to say, how
Oh,
do
look
I
at the
say it?
pupper.
Like, oh, it's Murphy. Hi, buddy. Yeah,
Justin.
the only traits that I think Donnie has picked up is like controlling. My dad was really
Okay.
controlling with my mom. I mean, all it really takes from my dad is one look, and my mom will
Mm-hmm.
close tighter than yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I'm new. I'm confused on all this.
Yeah.
So
And hi, Justin. 1 second,
Don's
sis. Sorry,
dad.
just let me
Oh,
before I forget. Let me just sorry. Thank you, allegedly with Brittany. Thank you
yes,
so much.
I love
Okay, go
Brittany.
ahead, sis.
Okay, so the guy you're calling dad, was that your biological dad or Don's? Was Don married to
Um,
your mom? His dad married to your mom?
yeah, yeah. So he's my
Okay.
stepdad. Yeah,
Okay, but
Okay,
he
but you call him
okay.
dad. Yeah.
yeah,
I called my
yeah.
stepdad dad too. I get that. Okay, I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure I was following along right. Thank you, Mary and
Yeah.
Cher.
I invited Justin up here. I sent him the link too. If I
Oh
know.
God.
Oh, stop! You know you love him.
Me and him aggravate each other. He said
It's
you're stuck
it's
with
that
me now.
love
You know I
hate.
love you. There
Yeah.
ain't no more hate in it. I wouldn't. There's no more hate.
No,
No, I love Mr.
I'm gonna
Justin.
tell a little secret, Justin. Her and I had a little chit chat. Was it actually today or yesterday? And she's like, you know what? He's grown on me. Damn it! I do love me some Justin, and I've said that from day one. Even though we weren't always on the same page, but from
Cher would
day
always
one,
take up
yep,
for him. I'm like,
I
what the
did.
fuck,
I was
sis?
like,
You know, and
I like him. It's just sometimes the people that surround one.
Molly and Betty and
Yeah.
all them
Oh,
to
I
me
don't want
got
to name any
me.
names because I think that that'd be hard to like. I just knew that Justin would flourish all by himself. Let me say that he
They're
didn't
both
need a
trash.
MGL. Yeah,
Sorry.
he's gonna
Oh
do
no,
just
he's doing 10 times
yep,
better on his own.
and
He is
he
thriving.
does bad all by his damn self. Okay. Yeah. No. And yeah,
Hmm.
he's a good one. He's a good one. I always knew it. And you know what? I you told me he thought that was funny when I hopped on Molly's panel pretending to be Dawn.
Oh my God. Did you? Yes, that was the funniest
It's
thing.
so
She was
funny.
so excited.
She was
She thought
so
Dawn Mills
happy.
was there, and it was
Yeah,
Cher.
it was me. We've had to find some things to laugh along the way, Mary, or like this has
Right.
just been,
This has been a
no,
ride.
we didn't. It's been a
Right.
ride. It absolutely has been. But You know, there was another running bear here, a good team member on this channel. So I did ask you that. Do you know anything? So he did. Your dad tell the FBI that Candus, or how do I word it? Sorry, because I know you weren't there, but is it known that Don blamed Candus or said something that Candus
That's
put her
what
in
my
the
dad
septic?
told me. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what my
Okay.
dad told me. Yeah.
Okay. And your dad's pretty reliable guy. Like he doesn't go around and cry wolf like Don does. And okay, so
No.
you would take that for Bible then. You believe it.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that to be rude. It's just we don't know him, and
Right.
you know, Don is not a truthful person, but I could very quickly see how Don was trying to manipulate your father while having me on the phone a couple times. So
Right. Right.
he seemed
Yeah.
like really a nice man that just did not know what the hell was going on.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It sounded to me too like he was like what are you even talking about, Donnie? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but he's not well, right? Is there a little bit of dementia or Alzheimer's?
Yeah. And right now he is definitely on his deathbed.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So for
I mean,
Don
I'm
to be
so
manipulating that
surprised.
poor man sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not,
You know, and even a year and a half ago, he wasn't doing as bad as he is now, but he was starting to decline.
wow. Well,
So,
if you
yeah.
ever need the community to come together, if you ever need help with arrangements or whatever, you know, we will help you with that. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure DC Primetime exactly what this comment. It looks like a question for Mary, but I don't understand it. Do you? Are your parents
Respected in the community or
Oh,
church.
okay.
Now, my mom and dad started going to church a couple of years ago, but it was the Christian church just up the road from them. But they've never been like real religious or anything that I know of, you know. So
She is. Look at that shirt. I need that shirt.
it's a cute shirt. Yeah. Thank you, Nana's Dragonfly.
Oh,
And
Rogue, no. 100 fee to join the cult church. Is there a fee? Well, there's a $10,000 fee to join to be a member. Or if you're talking about me, I didn't make mine. I was gonna say, do I have a thing? I think I have a membership level for 99, but that's gonna change. I'm gonna put my Patreon's gonna be canceled, and all my Patreon, what I would do on Patreon, is gonna be here. So releasing basically beginning to end on all platforms to which I talk to Don. We'll go to members first. But I think you're talking about the Seventh-day Adventist, which I call a cult. $100 fee to join. Rogue, I believe it's $10,000 actually to be a member for. You can go there and be a part of their church, but to be a member, it's 10 grand. I do believe.
wow. I'll
Yeah.
be back in just a second, Cher.
Okay, no problem.
Hey, and can I want to, Brittany left a comment, something about the whales don't have any emotions and stuff like that. Britt, they don't have any emotions because they're living their best life. And in my opinion, they don't want
are.
to because
You know
then
what?
they're going to be held accountable, you know?
I will actually go back. We've got that. And actually, maybe that's a live I should do tomorrow. They are living their best life. Don't forget that I have a recorded phone call that, yes, I have
I've heard
played
it.
once. Yep.
I've heard it.
And Don and Candus wanted no kids, and that they said that they
were happier than ever.
now. They're happier now, and that they are going to learn to grow together, love each other. And Don specifically said that they were never supposed to have kids together, and his exact words were, Candace's dumbass had to go and get pregnant. Yep. It'll take a while for me to find tonight, but you know what? I will dig through it all, and we will certainly do a live stream tomorrow, and I will play all that for you. I have played it live but it's too hard to find it right on all the platforms. But yes, I absolutely have it recorded, and this was a conversation that happened literally. He was arrested and put in jail like the next day or 2 days after that or something like that. So that was karma. But yes, absolutely, I will play that for you guys tomorrow. Cotton Candy and I will. Why don't we do a collaboration on your channel? Because I'm trying to get traction over there to your channel, sis. So why don't you set up let's do an exclusive tomorrow afternoon, and I'll release it. I'll release that and then some. Okay. And yes, that's exactly what they wanted.
I love you.
I love you too. But yeah, they never wanted no kids, or that's at least from Dawn's mouth. And then even Candus in the background saying that they're doing fucking awesome now. Exact words. That is exact words, that they are fucking awesome now.
Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys definitely take it. You know, my haters are welcome to it. Yes, but anyways, the Patreon level where I put everything out, I'm going to change it. I was just messing around, and then it ended up saving. Never in my life did I think anyone would pay me $99 for a membership, so don't worry. But I am... That? No.
Oh.
But I will change it. I am going to change it to probably... I'm actually going to redo all my members, I think, can only have like 3 levels that are decent price. But I'm probably going to put it on level where I show everything, and because of the hell that I continue to go through, I might do it like $30 or something like that. But yes. Okay. Anyways.
Mama Bear 22. I actually got 2 channels, and it will be on my small channel that we will be doing it on. That's where I go live and stuff at.
Yeah,
I know people get it confused.
Maybe you can set it up.
And some subs.
Maybe you can set it up tonight so that I can share it out. We can get people ready and ready. Mary, if you're available tomorrow and you want to hear a really screwed up call, it would take me a long time to find it tonight, so I'm not going to dig it out right now. But we're going to go live on Cotton Candies tomorrow, and I'll play for you a call I had with Dawn and Candus where they were telling me that they're living their best life now. Like, all the kids are gone. Yeah. And I've been saying it, how their life now is exactly what they wanted. Candus always wanted to be known on social media. She always wanted to be a social media star. Don wanted to just live his life, do whatever, and I don't know, maybe become a prophet or something. But the kids were never their end game. I'll tell you that. Like, it's very obvious in this call. But yeah, if you'd like to join us tomorrow, we're going to play that, and I'd love to see or hear your reaction. My dad here.
To hear that again.
Yeah. So we'll do that tomorrow afternoon. My dad says, does Mary think that Dawn is responsible for Summer's disappearing?
I think he had a hand in it. Yes, I do. Yes. I mean, from the very first time that I heard that she went missing, that was the very first thing that went through my brain was Donnie did it. Donnie's got a hand in it. Something. Yep. And it's only because I know Donnie.
Yeah.
You know, and people like Sonia and stuff, oh, she hasn't seen him for 20 years. Well, maybe I didn't see him for 20 years, but when he was here for 6 months back in 2020, it's like he hasn't even changed. Same old Donnie. Donnie. So it don't matter if 20 years or 20 minutes went by. He's still
a leopard don't lose its spots.
Exactly. Yep.
And yeah, Dad, any question you have, I'll make sure I get it up to Mary. Unless, hold on a second. Let me do this. Let me see something. I had a conversation with my dad tonight. My dad is not, he was in prison for a long time. He's made mistakes. And so with that, being computer savvy and learning how to get on the YouTubes and stuff like that is a work in progress. But let me call him quick. So again, he also doesn't know how to get onto everybody's channels and listen to us. So I had a conversation with my dad, Mary, this evening, and I told him what just what Don confessed to in his own words, what he done to you. And
Right.
when I tell you, my dad was not impressed. In fact, my dad, he wasn't upset with me, but he wasn't happy. How do I say it? If I had told my dad from day one the things that Don has even confessed to, and being aligned to being a sexual abuser, a rapist, my dad said he never would have ever had a conversation with him. So just my dad feels for you, Mary, and he was very upset to hear what Don had said. And
Right.
yeah, he wanted names and numbers and addresses. But
Yeah, a lot of
I'm
people
proud of
do.
you for
A lot-
speaking up, Mary.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for speaking up. It brought
you
a
know,
lot
I
of
don't-
light to who Don is.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think Donnie expected me, to speak up or say my mind, my piece, whatever.
right, right. So I
Or
will
bring
say,
anything up or out.
let me turn my camera on for this, but I will say, Mary, and I apologize to you tonight, because I always said, and you've always been so kind to me with this, which you did not owe me at all, but I always said to Don, and I think I may have said it to you too, but you've definitely heard me say that if your past, the things that you are bringing up now about your history and what Don done to you, had anything to do with Summer, and I kind of said it was a distraction until
Right.
tonight. I actually sincerely apologize to you, because one of the last lives that I did with Don, he was describing a situation and speaking, and sis, you'll remember this, and he did it on Josh's too, but he was telling a story, and he was talking about putting Summer to bed. And in doing that, he then told a story about how, well, before I put her to bed, I have to make sure she's good and clean. And so I had to bathe her. So in that moment when he's telling that story,
I got that recording.
Summer's naked, right? When you're talking about bathing her to make her clean before bed, you have her naked.
Right.
And you don't even, so quick, like quicker than anything I can describe, Mary. He goes, and everyone knows and has heard about, Mary and blah, blah, blah. So in that instant of having his daughter naked in the story to bathe her, he's bringing up you.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
in that moment, everything that I have been saying for 2.5 years now went out the window. And I apologize to you, because in my opinion, he just told on himself right there that clearly it has something to do with why Summer is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe people don't understand, and maybe I'm going a little too deep. But he's telling that story and talking about bathing her. In that moment, in Don's mind, his 5-year-old daughter is naked. And then he's talking about Mary with no time in between. That to me tells me, yes, it does. So
Yeah. Yep.
that's
And
terrible.
then Candus recently laughing about because Don slept nude in the bed with Summer.
Did you see
laughing
that?
about it. This was
I
like
did.
very, very recently.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's just
Who in
terrible.
the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Candus
exactly.
for Summer?
Yeah, you know
Candace
what?
knows.
And they don't act like people who have a daughter missing. It's like they
Not
could
at
care
all.
less. It's like they could care less. She's missing.
But Mary,
You know
if
what I
she's
mean?
found, then
Right.
they will be held accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, they're living their best life. They have no kids, no worries in the world. If Summer
Right.
is found, then they're going to be held accountable. Absolutely, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Terrible.
Yeah, that is terrible.
Candus has gave birth to what, 7, 8 kids?
That's
Gave birth to 'em.
crazy. Yeah, did you
At
know
least
how many
7.
times she's been pregnant?
7 at least, maybe
Mhm.
8. Gave birth.
Yeah, at least
Live
7.
birth.
At least 7. Yeah, at least 7. And
Yeah.
before Summer was born, I had heard that she was pregnant, but they gave it up for adoption. So I don't know how much truth that is, but that's what I've heard.
I know they gave one up for adoption. Remember on panel one night we had Don up here sharing, he was talking
Yeah.
about it.
He said he
I was on
let some
panel.
guys sleep with Candus and then they adopted the baby out. But like, did they? I don't know.
That's
Or did they
crazy.
sell it? Sorry,
Or did they
delivery.
sell it? Right. I don't know. So Mary, with the selling thing, how exactly did the Don selling kids, like you've heard this back in the past with his children with Pam, right?
Right.
Can you
Yeah,
describe kind of how did this, like you guys are just at your house one day and Don's like, I want to sell, or how did this happen? How
No,
did it come about?
We were at my mom's house, and we were, just watching TV, and in the kitchen doing stuff, and Pam came in. She was upset. She was crying, like hysterically. She said she had just caught Donnie on 25th Street in Ogden trying to sell little Donnie. Little Donnie was only maybe about 2 years old at the time. And at that time, Donnie was into drugs. There was days we didn't know where he was. And then when he would actually show up, he was all drug out on drugs. And just like Donnie said, you will sell your soul to the devil to get whatever you need when you need drugs. And, he was shooting up at the time. I don't know what he was shooting up, but, he was bad into drugs. And it, when you're that bad, you don't care. You don't care if you have a kid sitting there. You just want money so you can go get more drugs. That's all there is to it.
That's very true. I'm a recovering addict, and thank God I was strong enough to recover. And
right, yeah.
That's very true.
So, she came in crying and everything, and she had both Donnie and little Margie with her. Little Margie was just a baby at the time. And she had left the kids there and then went and picked Donnie back up. And so she had left for about an hour and came back with Donnie. And, there was, the family meeting in the kitchen around the table, about something needed to be done about Donnie. And my dad just wouldn't have it. My dad did not want him going back to jail, did not want him going back to prison or anything, no matter what Donnie did. My dad was right there to protect him and get him out of any kind of trouble. So.
Wow.
Thank you, sexy wild thing.
Oh, my dad says, Mary, you are a true survivor. I hope you are proud of everything you are. I love you and your little dog, too. Yeah, that dog is beautiful.
Yeah, he's my little Basset. He's only about 8 months old, and he weighs like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
What kind is he?
He's a Basset.
Oh, I got wiener dogs.
Oh, yeah. See, and I have
love
wiener
Basset
dogs,
Hounds.
too, right? Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I do. I have a Dachshund Chihuahua mix, a Chiweenie. And then we have a Dachshund Chihuahua and Shih Tzu mix. So, yeah.
Aww. Yeah,
Give me
I
one
got
second,
two
you guys.
little girls. One of them's in my picture. You've probably seen it up there.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yep, I did. Yeah.
I want either a beagle hound or a basset hound. I want a bigger dog that's like that.
Right.
I love beagles. I grew up with
Hi,
them.
Dad.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go on there, if I put the link in the chat on the tablet, if you click the link, it should show you how to get up on panel. Do you want to give it a try tonight? We can try it.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to hang up here and yeah, let's give it a go. I'm going to put it in the chat and then you go on the tablet. You have the tablet on, right? You're watching it on the tablet? Okay. Yep. When you see me drop a link, it should show up, I believe, blue. You go ahead and click on it and just follow the directions. We're going to give it a go, okay? Okay.
All right, we'll do.
Love
Do
you.
I have to stay on the phone?
What?
Do I have to stay on the phone? Too?
No, I'm going to get off the phone with you. Call me if you have a problem though, okay?
All right.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. We're
Oh, abundance create. You got a half beagle, half basset. You got the best of both worlds.
There was a question for you, Mary. So is the way that Dawn and Candus, but more so Dawn, is the way that they're behaving these days, does it shock you at all, or is this I'm
Well, it just
it's crazy.
it's like, you know, I see the stuff that they're doing, and like they said, oh, we're living our best life and everything, and it's like, I mean, myself, I would be bawling every
There you go,
day,
Dad. Right.
you know?
And you know
I
what, Mary? I lived on video call with your brother. And lots of times I seen Candus, on the side a lot of times, but mostly it was just him. And let me tell you, he was not looking for summer. There's no way, because I talked to him morning, noon, and night, and unless he was going after midnight and hanging up with me and looking for summer, he didn't.
Right.
And that always stood out to me, like not one damn time. And then he'd keep asking me, like, what should I do? And I remember having a conversation with him. Don, you aren't out there looking, and people know that. And that's the number one thing that people are talking about. Everyone is saying that you're guilty because you are not out there searching for your daughter. I'm on the phone with you all the time, and when you're not on the phone privately with me, you're publicly all over the YouTubes. We know you aren't looking. What did he do? Yeah. Within a couple hours of that conversation, he on purpose got himself caught searching for Summer. Like, he went out there and he ended up making someone mad because he talked to a little 5-year-old girl, which was weird. But anyways, it caught people's attention, and he was like, I'm searching for my daughter. So then people put it all over Facebook, like, Don Wells is out searching for his daughter. You know what I mean? And it was within hours of our conversation. So it's just like, dude, what are you doing? And you don't look for something when you know where it is, right?
Right. Yeah. And I had been talking to him on the phone once, and I thought it was kind of weird because I had seen Candus in a video, and I thought she had a stroke or something, but I think she was just drunk. Well, it wasn't more than the next day Donnie started spreading it all over YouTube that she had a stroke, and he got it from me. I was like,
yep.
So it was just crazy. I'm just like, okay, well, alrighty.
I'll have to find and send to you, but back in the very early days of us talking, he wanted me to plan $1 million pay-per-view false confession. And I'll never get over that, because that is weird. And he's like, yeah, and I'll talk to them for a good half an hour, and I'll confess, and then I'm going to be like, and but what about Seventh-day Adventist, and the world is coming to an end? I'm like, wait, you want to do a false confession while your daughter's missing, and confess to what? To confess, what were you going to confess to doing, Dawn? That's weird.
It is weird. Yeah, that is.
It's weird. Been all bizarre. Yeah. And what was that?
Anything for $1. Anything for $1.
Okay, I don't think Dad's having such good luck, so that's okay, Dad. You know what? Tomorrow I will try to help you figure it out. So just go back to watching, and that's okay. Actually,
he's going to be a pro.
He's gonna get the
before
hang of
long.
it. He's
'Cause
gonna
look,
get the
he used
hang of
not be
it.
able to get in chat with us. Now look,
Right,
he can
exactly.
call out
Yep.
with us. Good job, Pops.
Sorry.
You're my Pops now.
Oh, there you are. Okay, Dad. No, that's okay. Dad, that's okay. Just watch for now, but we're gonna get you learned on it. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
I'm so happy for y'all, share.
At least, yeah, and
I
he's
love
here in
y'all.
chat. That's one thing that's good that come from Don Wells. He got me thinking, you know, I'm like, damn, my dad was so opposite of you, it ain't even funny. And I kept trying to tell Don, like, listen, your kids aren't going to want nothing to do with you if you don't fucking change. Because the hell that you have them going through, they're going to want to know that it was for a purpose. Like, why? Like, and in the end of it, they're going to want you to do good. There's a reason why I hate my mom, and she died, and she can die and go right to hell for all I care. But my dad, it mattered to him. Like, it today, like, he cannot stop telling me that he is sorry for the life I lived every day. And it's like, no, Dad. And you know what my dad is doing every day? He's learning and he's doing better for himself. And he's doing so good now, better than ever that in my entire life. And I'm super proud of him. He's going to the gym now.
He's got Mia.
He's got my fur baby Mia, my fur baby sister who's jealous of me. Yeah, she didn't want me to hold her.
Is she really jealous of you?
She's super jealous of me. Oh yeah. Yes.
That's her
Mia.
daddy now.
Mia. But I love her anyway.
I love Basset Hounds and Beagles so much.
So Mary, okay, so I was getting to have you kind of explain. Didn't he try to do a production with you?
No, I don't think so.
Wasn't something like he was getting beat up or something?
Oh yes. When that call came. Well,
that's what it was.
It was at midnight, yeah, and that call came in from Candus. I felt really sorry for her, you know, and the way she was talking, it sounded to me like somebody came up there pretending to be the cops or something, took him out in the yard and was beating the crap out of him. That's how I took it from what Candus was telling me.
That's right.
And he was very, very pissed off because I didn't know, you know, that they were playing a prank on me. So I went through the whole family. I called my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sister, everybody, you know, telling them about this phone call. And then come to find out it was nothing but a big prank that him and Candus pulled off. Who does that when they're
I know it.
That.
Yeah, that's not proper behavior. So
no.
That's shocking to you. Like that did yeah, I just can't. I cannot. And people ask me, "Oh, well, why do you believe Billy Joe from Quentin Simon's case but not Don?" Billy Joe didn't ask me to plan $1 million false confession. Billy Joe didn't fake people beating him up or the cops coming out to her house and beating him up. And there's also a million other trillion reasons why. Because I actually got to witness how the law talked to her and stuff. So,
and not to mention she was miles and miles away when it happened working.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not like Dawn, just whatever. She was miles and miles and states away working.
Mm-hmm.
To support her family.
Dad, Rogue says, Papa Share, we are all proud of you. Even if life gets you down and you feel like giving up, don't, because you can always start out with brand new day. Nothing can stop you now but yourself. Thank you. Yeah. Well, and I think he's super, I don't think in his wildest dreams he thought that his daughter would be a little private investigator and hunt him down. And I did. Not once, but twice. But yeah, I hunted him down. I somehow got hold of one of his cases, and it had his attorney name on there. So years ago, I called up his attorney and found him, and his attorney knew who I was, and yeah, got word to my dad, and then my dad. When I found my dad the first time, let's just say he wasn't ready, if that makes sense. It wasn't the right time. And
sense.
so yeah, so several years passed, and then about a year and a half ago, maybe 2, we got in contact
is
again.
wild.
Yeah, and we stay in contact, and it's because of Summer's case that got me thinking, like, okay, you know what? My dad was very young when he had me, and not just that, the 80s and 90s and 70s is a whole different time. And now I'm an adult and lived life, and I understand the curveballs that come one's way. So yeah, I hunted him
And your
down.
mom probably brainwashed you.
She did, and many people did.
You know.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, I think now is the right time, and so got a hold of Dad, and then you guys have seen it all play out since then.
Tell about your mom on your way to meet your dad after 33
Mary.
years. And
so I'm on
is
the way to
wild.
meet my dad, to go hang out with my dad, and my mom never wanted me, but yeah, in 33 years. So I get to Calgary, which is just several hours still away from my dad yet, who's in British Columbia. But we get to a spot where is actually, we lived in that spot, Calgary. My sister was born, and we stayed the night there. And during that night, before we head to go meet Dad, I get the call that my mom passed away. She passed away. Yes, it was just like the timing.
It was just
insane.
the wildest thing ever.
Yeah.
And
And then, hey, babe, can you come here for a minute?
it's like he was closing one door on your way to another.
Yes. And then another weird thing happened as I was about to walk into my dad's house. He looked at his phone, and it was like my mom was on it. Was it like a picture of my mom? Remember when we walked into?
Oh yeah.
Or my mom's name. Something popped up on his phone, and it was like it was a picture of my mom as I'm walking right into my dad's house, and it even creeped him out, because he was like, "Babe, look at this," and I was like, get that off your phone before we get all the way in the house. That's bad juju.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
And it was also wild that mask thing that your dad gave Mark that looks like Mark. That was wild.
Yes, let me show you.
That was wild
too.
It was just so many. It was
Babe,
just so
I
many
need you
wild
one more
things on that
time.
trip.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Mary. It's just us. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, so Mary, I'll tell you a couple weird things. Not that you asked to know this, but so my dad and I have been separated for many, many years. But I got my first tattoo, and it's on my lower back. I don't know. I'll show you all.
Okay.
I don't know if you can you see that?
Oh yeah.
So
And what is that?
tiger. It's a tiger
Oh,
with its mouth open, showing its teeth. My very first tattoo.
Don't you be
My
looking,
dad,
Right.
I wish I had a picture of my dad up here. My dad's very first tattoo is on his arm, is a tiger showing his teeth.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah.
That is
it's
totally
so
weird.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
That's weird.
you see my beautiful husband, right?
Yes.
So my dad carved this.
Oh my gosh. Oh
That's so wild.
my gosh! Look at that.
And if you separate
That
your
is
beard, I can
wild.
do.
Oh my gosh! Right.
He
Before-
quite literally carved my husband years before ever knowing
You
him.
knew it.
Oh my
Even before I knew him. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was you closing that door.
That is
and-
crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Right.
So when people say Cher's a hater and she just doesn't believe in gifts and spirit, I do, okay? I
Right?
do.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I do too.
Now I got all off track. It's
Right?
fun talking to you, Mary. You
Yeah.
you have a fun personality. What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Libras. I'm a Virgo.
Oh, right.
Sagittarius.
All
Son's
three
a
together.
Sagittarius. Yeah, we
Pretty
were
much,
talking
right?
about all that
Not
earlier.
like
That's
one right
wild.
after the other.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you So I am curious as we sit here. What is today? The 9th of December 2023. What
Yes.
is your thoughts on your she would be your niece, right? That's your niece.
Yeah.
What are you thinking is possibilities?
What happened to her, maybe?
Yeah, I do like to keep hope she's alive, but
Yeah, if she is alive, I feel like she might as well be dead because I would think that they're probably not treating her very good. But and then
mm,
again, I don't know. I don't think she's alive. I mean, just that very first interview that Donnie did with the television stations. I mean, the first words out of his mouth was, "I'll see her in the resurrection."
yeah,
You
that
know,
was very weird.
I mean, I even talked to Donnie about that just a few, couple weeks ago, a
Yeah.
month ago. I was texting him and I was, telling him about that. And he was telling me that he goes, "Well, I was nervous." And I said, "Donnie," I said, "that statement right there basically told me and everybody else that she was already dead." You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he goes, "Well, I was nervous." And I said, "Donnie, even if you're nervous, you would plead to get your daughter back, especially if you knew for a fact that she was abducted. You would plead to get your daughter back. I
Look at
mean, at
Brandy
least
Neal.
Mhm.
you know. So,
Well, listen to
you
this,
know,
Dad, and I hope you're listening. I want to know, how does this make you feel, Mary, hearing this?
Think you're going to be the person in the end that gets in trouble for summer?
It's a little loud.
Oh, it's very possible. Just
What?
It was a little too loud.
Oh,
Sorry
hold
for my
on.
dog. Yeah, it was like blaring
Going to
loud.
be the
Sorry.
person in the end that
Okay, hold
gets
on.
in trouble for summer? Do you think you're going to be the person in the end that gets in trouble for summer?
Oh, it's very possible. Just the list, and all that stuff, yeah. But you know what? I'll gladly take that fall for my daughter's life. Even though I'm not guilty of it. I mean, and the only thing is, I want to be here for my boys. My son misses me so bad. He shouldn't let me off the phone though.
What do you think about that? Or there's one where I have him just recently. Do you remember what video that is, sis? Where he's talking about maybe she was adopted out for 50 grand. Is it- What do you think about that, Mary?
yeah, I don't know what to
I
think
played
about
that
that.
recently. That 50 grand has come up like 200 times.
Yeah,
I
he keeps
swear.
bringing
That
up
same
50
number.
grand. Yep.
Really. I mean, seriously, I think Donnie's just trying to
Hypo
search
widow.
for any other possibility than to focus on him. Whatever he has to say or do to get the
Yeah.
focus off him and Candus. I
Yeah.
mean, how many people has he blamed? Me, Dudley, the tweakers
Me.
around his place,
Yeah.
you. I mean, there's got to be at least 50 60 people he's already blamed on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Anyone but him and his wife.
Yeah, well, actually, he did throw Candus under the bus that
That's
day,
right, he
saying
did.
that.
Remember
Yeah,
when he
you
laughed
know.
about her line?
Yep.
Yeah, you know, and when he said, I've got 7 alibis, she's got none, she's going down. Right there, threw her under the bus, you know, and I
Yeah.
can't believe that Candus would even take that. You know what I mean?
Mary, do you think that he SA'd her?
I do. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, I do.
In my opinion, I do too. And I think they were
I
afraid
think
Summer
something
was
was
going to tell
going on,
CPS.
and I think CPS was investigating it before she went missing. And I think he felt like he had to get rid of her so he wouldn't get in trouble.
That's what I think too. And
Yep.
I took up for him for 2 years, and now
She
I've
did.
opened my eyes.
She
Wasn't I,
was
Sarah? I was
real,
loyal
yeah,
to it.
yeah. And so what?
I think Summer was going to tell on them, or they was afraid of it. I swear I do. That's what I feel.
Yeah, or CPS was going to come and get the kids and have them checked out. And
so when he was in Utah, Mary, and he brought Josie to Utah for a couple of weeks, were you guys like on talking terms then, or did you see him at all then? Okay, and was Josie there?
Yes, yeah, he came here, and he was here for like 6 months.
6 months. Okay, yes, because he told me that he was going to have Josie enrolled in school there. Is that true to your knowledge?
Yes, he did. He enrolled him. Yes, he enrolled him in the junior high up in Roy, and but Josie never went. I mean, I think he maybe went to school a handful of times when he was here, but that was it. You know.
There's another rumor that's been going around for a long time saying that when he had Josie there for that time, that Josie was told to stay in some camper and not associate with any of you guys or something like that. Is that true?
Yeah, Donnie
It is.
Yeah, Donnie was really upset. It was really upset. He was really upset. Every time Donnie would come home from work, if Josie was in my mom and dad's house, he would get his ass beat and thrown out, told to get back out in the camper. Yeah. Yeah, he did not want Josie around any of us.
Wow.
And I didn't understand why. I mean, I went over there one time and, Josie was in the front room watching TV, and I had went in there and just to try to get him to talk because he seemed like he was really shy, you know what I mean? And he didn't really want to talk or anything, but, I was asking him how he was doing in school and stuff like that. And Donnie had come walking in from work, and he was pissed. I mean, he looked straight at Josie and he's like, "What are you doing in here?" And Josie's like, "I'm watching TV." I told you never to come in this house when I'm not home. And he's like,
what?
And kicked his ass out of the house all the way out to the trailer. And I told Donnie, I said, he's okay. He's not being naughty. He's, he's okay if he's here. And Donnie wasn't having none of it. He was pissed.
So you guys weren't able to really do anything about that, right?
Well, not really. I mean, we could have stepped in, but that's Donnie's son. I didn't want to get in the middle of it,
Yeah, and it seemed, you would have been kind of outnumbered. It seems like. Don't worry about the dog barking. Doesn't bother me. It's cute. So that is true. So he was pretty rough with Josie. Okay.
Yeah, he was. Let me go put him in my husband's bedroom real fast.
Okay, no problem. Wow, that's terrible, Dawn. Because I know you're watching, Mr. Donald Wells. That is terrible. And yes, absolutely, I believe Mary over you 100%.
I do too. Mary's genuine. I can
Mary
feel
is
people.
genuine. Yeah, she is such a sweetheart, and you have forever put this family, including your dying father. He does it. Don is classic psychotic narcissist, where he doesn't care.
Psychopath.
His dad is dying, but he only cares about how can he help make Don look better. Get the fuck out of here, Don.
So
shame on
Mary,
you.
Yeah.
so Mary, Don's dad was never anything like Don sick in that way or nothing, or like with abuse or
No, the only thing
I don't
is
ask
like
that, yeah.
the controlling issues. I noticed that a lot. Donnie controls Candus the way my dad controls my mom.
okay. So it's more of a control thing. Because a lot of times it's learned behavior, that they carry on through life. And
Yes.
sorry for asking that. I just was curious, and
So I don't think they're gonna ever get those boys back, and I think that's a good thing. What do you make of the church that surrounds themselves of Don and Candus right now? What do you make of them? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. With Robin and stuff, I kind of feel like she's kind of sketchy. I mean, that interview that she did with Chris McDonough, I mean, she was a fast talker. And I've dealt with fast talkers like that before, and they're up to no good. I'm not saying anything, bad about
I know
Robin
exactly. No, I know. I got exactly, and I got the same vibe. I talked to her privately, and every call I had or any conversation, call or text or voice memo left me going like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people say that she didn't have anything to do with it, but, I don't know. I wasn't there, so.
Are we talking about Robin?
Yeah.
But it seems like it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that from what Candus and Robin was saying, I mean, wasn't she like her and what's his name, the first people that they called? I mean,
yes.
But I would not call somebody from my church if my daughter went missing. That's not the first phone call I would make. Oh.
In a lot of trafficking rings and stuff, they'll send out this sweet little innocent woman, beautiful to lure girls in and stuff too.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And I'll never forget how excited Robin was the day they were going first looking for Summer. She had a backpack full of snacks and water.
Yeah.
She was just so happy, like it was an all-day hiking trip, and it's like, what?
Wait, what is this one?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, so I don't know what's going on.
So I've got to talk to Don's older son, Don, and he did tell me back, 2.5 years ago, I guess it's almost two and a half years, that Don was never abusive in any way, that he never even would paddle his butt if he was naughty. And I said, okay, would you be willing to put that on a statement, a recorded statement? And then it was a no.
Right.
So, and then, the second conversation I had with him was more like, nah, leave me out of my dad's bullshit type of, I want nothing to do with it. So I kind of got different vibes from both conversations. As Don, though, was on one end being like, oh no, he'll do it. He'll interview. He'll do it. He'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not.
Yeah. Donnie, little Donnie doesn't want nothing to do with all this. Turmoil or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he don't want nothing to do with it, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him for not wanting.
How many kids total does Don have?
6.
Well, with this 4 with Candus and the 2, 6 that I know
Yeah.
of.
6.
6.
And Candace has 7, possibly 8. And
Yeah.
Right.
how old is Candace? How old is she?
Candus, I think, is like a year younger than me, isn't she?
No way.
I think
8
so.
kids.
She's
and
around my
Isn't
age.
she like, yeah, 40, 39,
Yeah.
40? Something
I
like
think
that.
she
No
might be
way.
39 because I just turned 40, and I always thought she was a year younger than me.
She looks so much
Right.
older than us.
That's what
You got
Leonhard does for
Possibly
you.
8 kids and ain't nothing.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's
So-
crazy.
When is the last time that you've gotten to see the kids of Don and Candace's?
Donnie and Margie, or
No, his kids with Candace.
just when she went missing, and then, when all I heard was, the CPS came and grabbed them, and
So that's really the only time ever, like even prior to Summer's disappearance, have you not gotten to see the kids at all?
I didn't even know him then. I just knew that he had kids because he was in Tennessee, when we were here.
So they CPS didn't go to any family members that you know of trying to place the boys with family at all, do you think? Or have
Not
you
that I
heard that?
know of.
Okay,
No,
so
not
that means
I
that they
know of.
Okay, so they definitely don't want them kids in any way, shape, or form accessible to Don and Candace. Because for
Right.
me, I had to be in a house that was hidden, that was unlisted, and yeah, no family members had the option because it would be too easy to kidnap. So
Yeah.
that lets me know that they're kind of they are definitely trying to keep these kids safe from Don and Candace when even
Yeah.
family members have not been asked to have them placed.
Right. Yeah. Not that I know of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you did know his children when he was married to Pam though, right?
Yep.
You were
Yep.
fairly close. Okay. So
Yeah.
totally kind of different behaviors in marriages. He was out there and open when he was married to Pam, but now with Candace, they're more private, secluded. Everybody stay away. And
Right. Well, when he lived here with Pam, which was off and on because CPS was always getting called on him because of the way they
Really?
were raising their kids.
Okay,
You
so
know,
that wasn't new, one and done thing.
I'm sorry, but our family called CPS, even myself, I'll admit it, numerous times because of the way the kids were being brought up. It was terrible. And when I found out that Summer's head was shaved, right then and there, it's like, okay, well, she must have had lice because that's what they did to Donnie and Margie. Every
How
time
did
they
you
got
find
lice,
that
they
out?
would shave their head.
When Summer had her
Can I
head
say
shaved,
something?
when
Yeah.
did you find
Through-
when did you find that out?
That was through YouTube,
Oh, okay.
Just
Okay. Go ahead, sis.
Sherry,
see-
like when the first interviews they done where they're sitting outside together and they're talking.
Yeah.
We went over that yesterday, and Candace says that the boys had their head shaved. She had her head shaved, and that's why they shaved Summer's head, because she wanted to be like her mama and the brothers.
Right.
That was why they
Right.
shaved her head. Because I just heard them say that yesterday in that interview. And then we hear they had lice, but I don't see a little girl that loved princesses wanting her hair shaved.
That's what I said too.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
complete opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomboy
Sylvia
or not.
says,
No,
Mary, did you know
Yeah.
Pam's son Stephen Riley? They said multiple reasons
I
why
didn't-
her head was shaved. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, I didn't I think I might have met him a couple of times, but I didn't know that he died. No.
So they say, so Candus is keeping them secluded. I think that's interesting. I think that's interesting to know, because you guys have seen or heard me say that a lot of times I do get the vibes. Now they're both equally abusive to each other and toxic. Okay, they are. But me and Mark have witnessed Candus straight up wail on Dawn out of the blue, like. Okay, like I don't know how to tell you, but it is interesting
Like
to
a
know.
drunken rage.
Yeah, it's interesting to know that he was more open and kind of outgoing when he was married to Pam, but now he's with Candus, and it's a completely different. Yeah.
You think she tried to trap him with the kids since she wasn't supposed to have any?
I don't know. I think so, because Don said he didn't want kids, but I don't know. So, Mary, what do you know? What can you tell us? Like, when did Candus come in the picture for you? Like, when did this happen? Were you guys?
Well, it was just right after Summer went missing, and she done that very first interview.
So you didn't know nothing about Candus until then? You didn't know he was married to a whole another woman? Okay.
No, I knew he was married, and, and like I said before,
you just didn't know Candus.
I was actually, I was kind of happy for him, because I thought he had married a woman that was keeping him in line, because for a few years there, he hadn't called my mom and dad asking for money or anything. So, my mom would tell us every once in a while, well, as far as I know, Donnie's doing okay. He hasn't been calling for money or nothing like that. I do know that they sent him $800 about, I want to say probably about 3 or 4 months before she went missing. I remember going to my mom's and her telling me that Donnie had called and said he needed some money, and they sent him like $800. And that was probably about 3 or 4 months before she went missing. But that's, I thought, oh, great. Because I told my mom, I said, well, did you send him the money? And she goes, yeah. And I said, well, don't you think he's just going to use it on drugs? And she goes, well, I don't think he's doing drugs anymore. So I was like, oh, okay. But, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't know much about her really at all?
Not really. Just what Donnie's told me and what I've seen on YouTube, online. The way she acts, the way she gets drunk, that TikTok, her TikTok videos. I mean, I see them and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, she's totally out of it. She's totally on something, and it's
There's one where she's about to burn her own self. She's like falling off a lawn chair, just high as shit. It's a cigarette going.
Yep, yeah, and it's just, it's like, oh my God,
Wow.
But yeah, it's
crazy.
Yeah.
So, frog in my throat. Hey, Trulia. Hey, Boo. And hi, everyone coming in. We're not ignoring, just extra focusing tonight because I fell asleep on Mary last night. So now they did this real bizarre thing for Summer to be alive. They did their Dr. Phil thing, and then they had several hours to kill, and so they did a pit stop in Utah there, where they left some kind of rock marking in Summer's name. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's just right up Ogden Canyon, and I thought that was really weird because
Me too. Me too.
they were flying back from Dr. Phil, had a layover. I'm not sure how long it was, the layover was, but they went to my mom and dad's, and then they went and done that marker up Ogden Canyon. So, I mean, who does that on a layover? That's just weird. And as far as making a marker, usually people
Has anyone
do that
checked that out?
where they've been laid to rest. Yeah, I done a video on it.
Oh wow! Is
Couple
it
of
on your
years ago.
channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called No Cooking, Just Looking for Summer's Marker.
Okay, I'll go find that now and drop it in the chat.
Yeah. So I agree, Mary. That's weird because if she's alive, why are we making any memory marker to begin with? And then even if she did pass away, well, why is the marker in Utah? As far as I know, Candus dislikes Utah.
Right.
So I found that odd. And you did go. You tried to find the marker, but you didn't find it. You'll probably go look again.
Yeah, I was gonna do another and go back up there, but I never did. But there's some new stuff that's come to life that I've been kind of checking out. I don't know, I'm gonna have to wait and go look myself.
Just if you know and you tell the law, yep, just remember you don't owe any YouTubers anything.
Right, yeah.
I'm glad that you're out there looking still. That's awesome. Thank you. Because you see who the parents are. So,
right. Yeah.
What was the name of that again? I'm sorry.
Just click it from my description, sis. Go, you guys, in the description. I have Mary's channel linked in there.
I'm looking for this video. Is it No Cooking, Just Looking for Summer? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because this will be interesting to look at. I'm going to send it to you, Cher. Do you want me to text it to you?
You don't need to send it to me. I have it. You can just drop it in the chat if you want. I'll add that video link to the description too when I'm done here, you guys. But her channel link is in the description. Mods, if you would, please drop her channel link a few times. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. But yes, but otherwise it is in the description, as well as her email. If some people have come to me and said, does she do custom quilts? And I said, I will sure ask. Mary, do you do custom quilting?
Yes, I can do custom quilting for you. The last few years I've kind of dropped off a little bit, just because they take so long, and you know what I mean. Right. And a lot of them in the past I have actually I got from my grandmother and my aunt that made some of the quilts and that I've helped with, and so I've sold some of them, and so yeah.
Awesome. We are not going to ask Mary about what other people think or have thoughts on. Mary can only speak for Mary and what her thoughts and opinions are, okay? We're not having her up here to talk about what does Chris think or what does Jeannie think or whatever. This is about Mary, okay, tonight.
I don't know really, I really haven't even, I don't think I've even asked what other people think, so yeah.
Let me try and find that video. Let me try and pull
Check back chat, Cher.
What?
For a second. Back chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it. Yeah, but we can.
I just said I was going to send you the link.
No, you don't need to send me the link. I have her. I'm going to add Mary. Actually, sis, remind me tomorrow because I need to redo my featured channels because I got to get your new featured in there, and then I want to put Mary. Yeah, I want to put Mary in as a featured channel too, so more people will flock to her channel. I am trying to find it. Mary, if you want to, while I go through this, we can show off your quilts and start some auctioning going off if you want.
Yeah, we could.
Again, all of Mary's details, if you want a custom quilt, her email is in the description here. And her channel link is in the description here. And if you do forget or whatever, and you find my email and want me to get a hold of Mary, you get a hold of me and I will get you in touch with Mary. So yeah, we will. I'm looking for that video to pull up for you guys of Mary walking around The place, what is the spot called, Mary? It's a beautiful
it's
area.
Up, yeah, it's up Ogden. It's called Ogden Canyon. And you go up there a little ways, and there's a little, it used to be an older road, like back in the 40s or 50s. Off like I said, unless Don.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Commercial break, sorry. There we go.
Channel. Today, I am not cooking. Today, instead of cooking, no cooking.
Oh, sis, one of these days you and I have to have Mary on and actually do like a cooking, like do one of her recipes with her live. That would be so fun.
Okay, we'll just have to, because I have kind of a crazy schedule. And
yeah.
So,
okay.
Definitely.
Right.
Chicken and dumplings.
We're just looking. So, is what I'm doing is I came up Ogden Canyon a couple of weeks ago with my husband, and we were trying to find the marker that Donnie and Candus had made for summer on their layover from coming back from the Dr. Phil show.
Hi, Winsome.
Now we found the spot. Me and my husband found the spot. We just didn't find the marker, but I don't think we were walking up far enough.
It's a super big area, Mary. It looks huge, is it? Is Mary there? Can she hear me?
It what?
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It's a fairly big area to be searching yourself, right? Or just you and your husband, I mean.
Yeah, it's up a canyon up in the mountains. And yeah.
Hi, Cassius.
It's a
yes,
pretty big
definitely
area
watch
there.
Chris's stuff. Yep, everyone should be going back to the beginning because that's what I'm doing with my stuff. And Cotton Candies is putting it all too. So, and I told her like, yeah, you guys will see all the behind the conversations. But Mary's out there searching a lot more than I've seen the wells looking for her. So, yeah, her and her husband. It's a very big place to be searching themselves, but they did that. So.
And you just don't go and put a marker somewhere for the heck of it. You mark something for a reason.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. It makes me feel uneasy.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people like here in Utah, like if say someone gets hit or something off to the side of the road or something, people will make a marker where they got hit because they died there. And in my opinion, in my experience,
right, Mary,
that's what you do when somebody passes away like that, and that's where they passed away at. That's where you put their mark.
Or you want to put a marker so you know where to go back later.
Right, yes. Yeah.
That's a scary thought, actually, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing today. I just wanted to put out there this video for everybody. I think everybody's going to be really interested in knowing how I can do this video for you. And we are going to walk across this trail here. I think this was the original road before they built the other one going up through the canyon. And so,
why would you do this for a layover?
Right down here.
How long, Mary? You said they only had like several hours they were on this layover, right?
Yeah.
And so they're hiking this for their layover.
Right. And I don't know. Right. And I don't know if they might have booked another flight so they could be here longer. I don't know if the layover was a couple of hours. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that is weird because I've traveled all over the United States and you don't have layovers long enough like that. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have them overnight, but they'll put you in a hotel room. You ain't got to go I don't know. That's
So
crazy.
from my understanding, Mary, they were only there for several hours, maybe like 5 hours or something from what I heard back then.
Right.
And part of that was visiting and trying to get pictures and stuff of Don visiting your dad and that, trying to, make him look softer for the media. So
Yeah.
they
Yep.
didn't have long, and this
Yeah.
is what they chose to do. So
Yeah, exactly.
weird.
That don't make sense. It doesn't make
So
sense.
what I'm going to do is I am going to add the description to that video to the description here. I'll actually do it right now because I've kept Mary for almost 2 hours now, and I'm going to keep her a little longer because she's got these beautiful quilts sitting there that I want to help her auction off because, it's hard times for everyone. So yes, it is hard times for Mary as well. And just know, for a little kicker, because it does tickle my fancy, just know that it really, really made Dawn and Candus mad last night that people bought quilts from Mary. So just keep that in mind when starting the bidding war. Okay. But
Mad
I'm gonna
enough
play.
that he had to call and threaten her.
Call and
call
let
her
me
horrible names.
let me remind you what happened the last time I had Mary on and she sold some quilts. Let me just hear how happy. Let me show you how happy that made Dawn Wells. So yeah, let's just. Oh, and Dawn, we know you're watching. Hi.
You fucking cunt. Fucking bitch. Why are you such a hater? Fucking cunt. I will see you soon, bitch.
Some bitch. Ah. Oh, my dad sent me a picture. Okay, so I have to show you because my dad here's my dad's first tattoo. I showed you mine. Oh, it's going to be blurry, but here's
Oh,
his.
right.
You see how
Yes,
similar
I
that
can
is
see
to
it.
mine?
Yep.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right? Crazy,
Yep.
crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, Red Rose, I'm the person to bring up corrupt Chris into this. What are you talking? I don't talk to Chris McDonough, but you can be banned
Yeah.
now. Bye. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I've never had one conversation with the man, so that's funny. Well, I'm going to play a little bit of background music, and Mary, which quilt are we going to show off first? We're going to start a good...
Cher, how are we going to do this so we ain't all confused like last night? One
So-
at a time. You want me to put it on screen?
Yes, let's pin it on screen. Yes.
And I'll leave it there until you write it down and you tell me next.
Until we see the next person that's higher. Yes, absolutely. That'll be better. Yes, I was not thinking when I was awake. Yeah.
we done pretty good last night, though. We were all
It was
over the
all
place.
on you. It was all on you and Mary. You done the damn thing. I was proud of you. Let me grab a pen. 1 second.
Right. Okay.
I could sell used cars.
Right.
Oh my God, you guys. And I was actually sitting on a pen.
I love that baby blanket. I ain't even got a baby, but that is beautiful.
Yes, it's very, very cute. Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
So what are...
What are we starting with first?
We're going to... Mary, you choose. Which one do you want to start with first? And what is the...
There. And this is like an oversized king. Oversized king, yes.
I'm going to make your camera bigger again so they can see it better. There we go.
It's like a 104 by 106. It's huge. So, yeah.
I just think Papa Cher would like that.
I know.
Right?
For some reason.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Mary privately at a different time when Dad's not watching. But yeah, I definitely will get one.
Yeah.
That one's beautiful.
So what should the starting, what would you say, Mary, is a starting for that?
The minimum.
Minimum. 100?
Gosh, 100.
Let's go
like I said
150.
before. Yeah,
We'll do
like I said,
100. We'll do
It's
100.
oversized.
We'll do 100 starting.
Yeah.
And then she does ship. She's shipped to Canada and everything. And I'm gonna say you will be also responsible for the shipping, which Mary says is around $50, if I'm not mistaken, depending on the
Yeah.
weight of it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but Mary will get to you privately, and you guys will deal with her privately when it's time to get
Okay,
these
we got a
shipped out.
bid.
So
$100.
Chase will start it at 100.
DC Primetime 3.
Woo, really? 300? Okay,
She got one
DC.
the other
Yeah,
night.
She did.
She did. She bought one the
DC
other night.
Prime.
That was so awesome.
Wow. Okay, so we're at 300, y'all. I'm going to play some
Come
music
on.
in the
she's gonna
background.
love these blankets.
That is
And if
awesome.
if you win this one, DC Primetime, I'm gonna try and ship them together for you. So
Do you have a vacuum sealer? Like, do you vacuum
I do.
seal them too? Okay, that might help.
You know what? When I first started auctioning my quilts off, I used to vacuum seal them, go buy them bags and vacuum seal them. So I
Yeah.
thought that they would be, better to ship that way. But come to find out, it's better just to box them and do it that way. So yeah,
Mary, have you ever used the flat rate boxes you can get at the post office for free?
I
Just like
have.
one rate?
I
Because they have
Yeah,
some
I
long
have.
ones. Like if you vacuum it, it might fit up in the long one, and it's only like
Right. Yeah.
$14.
Right. Yeah. I need to check into that and see. Maybe I should start doing that again because
Mhm.
I think it would be cheaper maybe to do it that way. So yeah.
Yeah, you can get the flat rate boxes, and it's one price no matter the weight.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
My
Yep.
dad's got a bunch of cool stuff he makes too that I'm gonna auction off for him. And Mark's
Nice.
Ooh,
starting
I
to
can't
make
wait
stuff.
to see his stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll bet
Mark's
he's got
got-
some awesome stuff.
He just bought some like a special kind of saw and fancy wood and stuff. So he's also gonna be making stuff to auction off to you guys as well. So we've
Nice.
got so far DC Prime at 300.
What size is that one again, Mary?
Yeah, what size is it?
This is a huge, even bigger
Like a
than a
California
California
king.
king.
Oh,
It's
bigger
like
than that.
it's
Dang.
like 104 by 106, I believe. It's huge. Even
Oh,
on
wow,
a king
bigger than
size
a
bed,
California.
it like drapes over a king size bed. So it's
I love
huge.
those colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Melissa, it's bigger than king size. Bigger. So it'd be
Yeah.
nice and flowy. It'll cover your whole bed nice.
Yep.
How do you,
Yeah.
is it pretty heavy then, Mary, or
It is. It is. It's a really good
a good
heavy-
winter one?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. Yep. So
Doja.
Yes, the quilts are beautiful. I want to know if you auction that shirt
This is
off,
the
though.
back.
I want that one.
Well, I
Right?
like that coral
Maybe I'll
sweater
just
you wear,
send it to you.
Jeremy.
Oh, okay. You love quilts? She's got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And she can custom
Yeah.
make them.
And she will. Yes, email, which is in the description, and speak to her about a custom quilt, and she will work on it for you. Absolutely.
Just understand it can take 3 or 4 months or so to make just one quilt, you all. One quilt
Yes.
by hand.
Yep. Yep.
What are the true colors, Mary?
On here,
Yep.
they are green and I want to say like a dark green and a kind of like a sea green or something. You know what I mean?
It looks kind of like
Um,
teal, turquoise or something.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then it's
And
got
that brown
pinks
on
and
it.
white and blue. In the stitching, pink and blue and white.
Yeah, pink. I can see the
All the
pink.
way through it. And yeah, so.
That's pretty.
And then
That's
the back
beautiful,
is all,
Mary.
yeah, the back is all hand done, hand stitched. That literally
Is that brown?
literally it took hours.
Is that
So,
brown on the back, Miss Mary?
it is. It's a dark brown. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
Sparker.
Uncle
Yeah.
Will, hey,
Yeah.
Brad.
Hey, Uncle Will.
Uncle Will, you should get your wife a homemade
Let
quilt
tell-
for Christmas.
I'm gonna drop the link if Uncle Will wants to come up and say hi.
I love Uncle Will. He's a good
He's
bro.
awesome.
Uh-oh,
DC Prime
350.
350. Wait, didn't DC already say 3 though? Wait, DC Prime already had 3. Okay, she
He
says
wants this
350.
quilt.
He wants this quilt. All right,
Right.
350.
Okay.
Anybody want to go above 350 for this beautiful? It's bigger than a king size.
360.
It will
360. You
drape.
can
It will
Sorry,
drape
Sharon.
over your king size bed. It's good.
Yeah.
She says heavy for the winter. It's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sis. Sorry.
She could get a good $700 out of this
Oh.
quilt.
Yeah. It's
And it's
Yeah,
a gift that keeps on giving.
right. Yes. Yep.
350
And
is a
they'll
steal,
last
Uncle Will
forever.
says. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
They
definitely
last
something you
forever.
pass down and pass down.
You're in the
Yep.
lead so far, DC love.
Yep. So far, you're in the
350,
lead.
come on, 360. This is at least a $700+ quilt, homemade,
Yep.
all by Mary. And we're also helping her with her family's Christmas with this.
For real, yes. Oh, Mary, that broke my heart. So the other day, she wasn't sure she'd be able to do much for Christmas. But you know what? Y'all came together and made that happen. And oh, Mary was shook. She couldn't
Not
Yeah,
only
I
did
was.
we sell one, we sold
I
4
was.
last night.
4. Yes, that's awesome. And nobody deserves it more, you guys. Let me tell you.
I'm so glad she's with us.
Thank you so much, Sheriff. You're so
It's
sweet.
no thanks needed. No thanks needed.
Share love.
Okay.
Right?
We both
Yeah.
do.
People like to say I'm all these things, but those are just the haters. I give people
You
the
have
same
actually
energy
done-
they give me. You know, I want
with
to
the
see
fundraisers
people
you
succeed.
do, You do the fundraisers like this we're doing with Mary. You give
Yeah.
away and let others have more money than you've ever probably made on here, Sharon.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah,
that's
it's awesome.
You're very selfless. I just love
okay.
that quilt.
You're making me embarrassed, but I love you.
No, don't be embarrassed. It's good.
So we got 350 to DC Prime for that one.
Okay.
360. Do we got a 360?
Come on.
Yes,
360.
Uncle Will, that's why I'm drawn to you too. You do good. People can do good with their platforms, and I wish more would do more with their platforms. But you know what? That's okay. They don't have to. They don't have to. It's okay.
Yeah.
And Mary will also make sure these are cleaned and fresh and ready to go.
Yep.
She said it only takes a few days to ship. It'd be in time for Christmas, unless you're in Canada or somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good Christmas presents. Yeah, yep. Trust me, if I got one of these in the mail for Christmas, I'd be a happy camper, okay?
Oh my God, I'd be tickled pink. I'd be up there with you, Sharon.
Julia, you want to come up here, boo?
Come on, sis. Let's break your
All right, so we got 350 for that one for DC.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Anyone want to go higher, or should we go to the next quilt? Let's give it. Yeah, good gift, good heirloom gift. Yep.
Okay, Mary, what got
that's-
you into
that's
quilting
very
while we
sweet.
wait? Keep this open a little bit.
Well,
till
is
we
what
get
got
some
me
more
into quilting was I had found a couple that my grandmother had, and they were torn, they were ragged, and I felt like, oh my God, I need to fix them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so
they
that's
wouldn't
what
get
really, I
destroyed
think that's what
and-
really got me into it was I loved the patterns. I loved how they were done, and it just made me want to start making them. So,
Have you ever made a stocking quilt, like a knee-high quilt? You know, the knee-highs that we
that'd be
wear?
cute.
Have you ever made one of those?
I haven't.
You know
I
what I'm talking
haven't.
about? My grandma,
I,
she used to save her pantyhose, her knee highs, and she would cut out
oh,
these little squares and stuff the knee highs in them and sew them together. And I love those quilts.
That
you know
sounds
what?
interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting because I haven't
Yes,
heard of
just so
them.
you know, like these little like 4-inch by 4-inch squares or something, and save pantyhose and go around buying them and stuff them down in
Oh,
it.
right.
And so, yeah,
Oh, wow.
I grew up on these. I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
quilts, man.
yeah.
You guys,
Yeah.
look.
Wow.
Can you see this?
That's
They made my
incredible.
joints Christmas colors.
Ah,
Aw,
how cute.
I know. It's
How
so
come
cute.
on.
important. Very
We got
important.
360 on this quilt,
Do
y'all.
we
Come
got
on.
360?
One of a
360?
kind.
Yeah.
No, we're at
It's large.
350.
It's larger than a California king size, which
It's
is the
huge.
largest.
It's
Yes,
huge.
it's huge. It is. It's huge. Yep.
How?
Yep.
Mary, roll up like a burrito in it. Show them how many times you can roll in there. It's huge.
She looks like
It is.
Party.
It is. Oh my gosh. It is.
Woo.
It's huge. It is very, very big. It's, yeah.
Look at her. I love her. Come on, 360.
360. There's, look at her. That's so
Look,
cute.
she can't even find the ends of it.
Look at you guys. Look at it. There we go. Look at that.
And
Very,
so
very huge. Yeah. It's huge.
Oh, I love Mary.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's huge. Yeah. It's very, very big. Yeah.
so
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go, Uncle Will. Oh, you're too funny. Oh,
Now
hey,
on
Rap
this one
Track.
here, it does have a little hole right here. But I think I can fix that. So I'll try and fix that before I ship it off. So yeah. But
Okay.
other than that, I mean, it's got a few little, flaws here and there, but
good night, Truly.
No.
Love you, sis.
Good night, Julie.
I knew last night you had more quilts here than I asked you.
I do. I have more kids, so.
You probably got more and more.
Okay. All right. DC said that she would like to have that. You can ship both quilts together. Fair enough,
Okay.
DC. You know
Okay.
what? Yes. So 350. 350 to DC for that one. All right.
Going now or forever hold your
Awesome.
peace.
It's going now because DC got to.
Okay.
She gets to say so. Yeah.
That's
DC,
so awesome.
you are
Thank you.
amazing.
Oh my God.
And just remember, every single dollar that Miss Mary makes, especially on my channel, oh, it's burning him. It's burning his butt. Yes, just know that. That is an extra little added sensitive to this.
Right. And I don't know if
I love
anybody
this
would be
one.
interested.
Let's do
in the
the
baby
let's do
food.
the baby one last.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. The
Okay.
best for last. That one's the best.
It is, isn't it, Cher? I want it
Yeah.
just for us.
I was thinking
There's
if
my favorite. I love that.
I want if that one does not sell tonight, I'm hitting her up privately like next
Damn it,
month when I
Cher.
can
I was
afford
just
it.
saying, y'all don't be it. Don't be it. No, I'm joking.
I know that these are your colors, cotton candy. So
Yes, I love like sage greens, those greens like that, tans, just neutrals,
yeah,
you
and
know.
teals. Yeah, it's like a
Yes.
teal. Yeah.
I love that one right
Yeah.
there.
So.
What would you name that quilt, Mary?
Oh gosh, I don't know. You know
Breakfast
what?
at Tiffany's.
Yes, that's a
Breakfast
good
at
one.
Tiffany's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I went through a little bit of a stage doing the big stitching, like on the other one we just sold.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of went through the stage, and I've also got another one that looks like this, but it's yellow and
Oh,
white.
I like yellow.
Oh.
But that I didn't want to bring that one out because it's in kind of bad shape. It's got a few
Okay.
tears.
I'll
and-
take it.
You mean it just looks loved? That's the part of like that's something
when
fun
they're the
about
best,
quilts.
broken
Yes.
and-
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
so-
Oh, we got 100.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Touch of class.
Touch of
again.
class starts it
go.
off with 100.
Yeah. And then the back is like all kind of greenish teal,
I love that.
maybe bluish green or something.
I
This
like the
the
squares
back.
though, like in that picture I sent you today, Mary. I like the little
Right.
square.
Yeah.
Sabrina
Yeah.
also says 100. Sabrina, do we got 120? Do we got 120? And you'll be above. And sis, Dad says, "Hey, Cotton Candy, I love your accent. Where are you from?"
I am from the backwoods of Kentucky, Papa
My,
Cher.
my dad's gonna marry my best friend.
I'm gonna be Cher's stepmama.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, I was born and raised in
Oh,
South
what
Central
size?
Kentucky.
What size is that?
This is a king.
Oh, we got 150 Cat's Hodge. Okay, Cat's Hodge Podgy 150.
Look at you on it tonight, sis.
Yeah, I didn't take my muscle relaxer yet.
And no, I got too excited yesterday or whenever too, and I was like, and you was like, hold on.
I was in slow mode last night. Yeah.
And this one's heavy too. This one is
Is
That
it?
one is beautiful.
It is.
So
This
another
one is-
good winter one. And so they
Yes.
said 150. 150.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder
Awesome.
Twin, I don't know who you think you are, but you obviously don't know me, do you? Did you read her comment, Sarah?
No, I didn't see it.
Who in
She's
the
lucky.
frick put $22?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
don't know.
serious?
$22? Sabrina, no.
Oh, 120.
Oh,
Or was it
120?
150?
We're already past that now. We're at 150.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're at 150 for this one here. Tell us more
You have to
about
go
it, Mary.
160.
I can just tell you the colors and everything. And this, it's got really white right here, and then like a teal green, and then this is more of like maybe an ivory color or a off white shell type white.
180.
180, Sabrina.
And then it's got, all the hand stitching through it right through here.
They are well worth it, yes. What
the
size is it?
It is a king.
It is a king. Nice. She makes
Yeah.
them very large, you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, and this is
200 Cat's Hodge.
oh, nice. Yeah, it's a king and it's
Right
very
up the
heavy. And it'll definitely, actually, I've had this on my bed before for a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, just
Like,
because it's so.
I sleep with one, and it's factory made, from a store, and I paid $100 for it.
Right. Yeah. Some of
Or
them can go for $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, and machine
unreal.
made from a store and stuff. And
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Sky,
we
I
got
like your name.
200 from Hodgepodge.
Yep, 200 from
Okay.
Cat's Hodgepodge.
Yeah. So this is a big king too. This one I believe is about a 94 by
Let me put her big again.
about 98 or so. I believe. I'll
Come on,
have to
y'all.
measure it, I guess, but it's been so long since I've made them. I can't really remember on some of them how big. I made them so.
So, do you have any stories that go with your quilts? Like, did anything crazy happen while you were making that quilt, or any is there any blood, sweat, or tears in that?
Right. There was one quilt that I had made. I had helped my grandmother and aunt and a few of their friends make, and it was called a friendship quilt. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but it's where a whole bunch of friends get together and they make this quilt, and they each do like their own square. Like they'll say, it'll say get well, and then marry, and then another person will put have courage from Stacy, You know what I mean? And they sew these into little squares all over the quilt. So it's like having all your friends working on this one quilt for one person.
That's
You
really
know, like
cool.
yeah. So that
Wow.
was really good and interesting, and I really love doing that because you get together with all your family and friends, and you're sewing for hours, and you're all around this great big quilt, um, um, quilting blocks. I want to say, oh gosh, what are they called? Um, I mean, my ex-husband actually made me one for my quilts a long time ago. But yeah, where you put your quilts on them and you roll up the ends so
Yep,
you
I've
can
got
start like
Sabrina
from
for
the inside
210.
and move out. So yeah.
We got 210. Sabrina's at 210.
Nice. Okay, sweet.
Do we
Yes,
got
whoever gets the quilt, we really love it. And I mean, it's like when you put them on your bed and you go to bed, and it's like you're all snuggly and warm, and
Mhm.
the
I
weight
really
of the
like that
quilt,
one.
it makes you feel good. I don't know, and
So
fall
we got
asleep.
230. Can we
So
get a 230? And remember, the added bonus to this is it's burning Don's butt so bad. He's just torturing it.
yeah, him and
Right?
Candus are probably pretty upset
They're
that I'm
pretty
making
upset
money
right
on their
now.
channel, but
You know what?
250.
250 touch a class. Awesome.
And this is helping Mary provide Christmas for her family.
This is helping.
yeah,
Yeah, I just joke about the burn in Don's butt because I can, okay? But that's not on Mary. I'll
It
stop
is
making
burning
that
his
yeah.
joke.
butt, though.
But
It's
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 making him
okay.
mad.
And Cal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm guessing that's probably why he started calling me yesterday.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
seeing
But you know
your
what?
so.
Too bad. Don't answer his call. Just keep letting him have enough rope, Mary. You already know.
Yep,
Yep.
yep,
And I'm
yep.
sorry, but they're on there e-begging every day while they don't even search for their daughter. You
Just
did not
living it
ask
up.
for this either. Everybody, I would like you to know,
Yeah,
I asked Mary to get quilts to sell so that I could help her in a little way because she's giving
yep.
us her time. So I wanted to be able to do something in return for her. So this was never Mary's idea, just so
Oh,
you know.
sis, Mark's bidding $1 million
Yep.
on it there. Where's he getting that
Oh,
$1 million?
yeah, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that because I don't got no
Right?
$1 million.
Yeah. You're like, excuse me, I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't see that. But
Right.
I do
You
love
be in
it though,
America
babe.
said that.
Right. Yes. Yep. Very beautiful quilt, and it's a king size. Yep. And it's
250.
very, very
250.
comfortable.
Can we get
Come on,
to
y'all.
275, y'all? Can we get to 275? If we get Mary to roll up like a burrito again to show you how big it is. Can we
Yeah.
get to 275? I don't
Yeah.
know, Mary. Can you show us how big it is? Can you roll it like a burrito?
I can. It's
You
a
all,
big
last
one.
night there was not
I
a
mean, I'm
quilt that
holding it
went
clear
for
up
under
above my head,
$350.
and
Yeah.
it's just hanging on the floor right now.
That is so
So
pretty.
big. Yeah, it's huge.
Lots
That
of love
is
in every
beautiful.
stitch. Absolutely, Janky.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a
that's the
smaller
one.
one. There's a
Yeah.
smaller one she's got. She is. She's wrapping up like a burrito again.
I think that's bigger than the last one.
That is, Mary, do you think that's bigger than the last one?
It's
She's wrapping
not
off
as
a
big
lot.
as the last one, but it's almost as big as the last one.
Are they
so.
expensive to dry clean? Do you have to get them dry cleaned?
They are expensive to dry clean. They are very expensive to dry clean. I took the ones that I sold the other day over to the laundromat because it's so expensive to dry clean them. I thought, well, maybe I'll just take them and put them in one of their big machines. You know what I mean?
That's what I do with
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Yeah, and even just the doing them in the machines. The great big ones were like, oh gosh, it was
And
like,
to dry 'em.
yeah, it was like $16 to do the big ones, just to wash them, and then to dry them, it's going to cost you another $4 or $5,
Mm.
just to dry them. So yeah.
I'd wait till the summer and then hang them outside to dry.
Oh my gosh,
They
I
would smell
love to
so
hang
good.
clothes and blankets. Oh yes, yes, sun dried, definitely.
Get you one of them little
Yeah,
bags to hang on it like a purse, put your clothespins in.
right. Yep, yep.
My mom had those good old days.
Right. Yeah, our neighbor actually has one. The metal poles with the ropes going all the way across the yard, and they never use it. And I told my husband, I said, let's go ask him if they'll like give us that that so we can put it in our yard so I can start hanging my clothes, because I would love to. I would love to. It is such a difference from drying your clothes than hanging them on a line. I mean, the sun and stuff, you go out and they just smell so fresh and unbelievable.
My only
Yeah.
problem about that is the stiffness. I have like texture issues. You know how they're so
Right.
stiff.
They are stiff. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I don't
Yeah.
like. But you put some white
Yeah.
sheets out there and dry all day and sleep.
Yeah. Definitely. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
No, Rogue. He makes more money than I do. He gets to say so how the money is spent. Trust me, if we had over $300 for a quilt, he would let me bid on one, but we do not.
Yeah.
We're poor folk with children. So we have it at $250. Can we get $275? $275. We got Touch of Class for $250. And then how many, besides the one you're holding, how many more do you have? One more or two more behind you?
I've got the big red one and just the baby quilt.
Okay, so we got two more, you guys. And the other one is bigger or smaller? The baby quilt's obviously smaller, but is the red one, is it bigger or smaller?
It's smaller. It's a queen, but it's a big
It's a queen, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this one here that you're holding, that's a king still. That's a king, right?
Yes, this is a king. Yes. Yep. Yeah.
And so Touch of Class. I've never.
No.
So we got Touch of Class at $250.
And I believe Touch of Class bought one from me the other day too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
did they?
I still haven't heard from BM Turtle.
Turtle said they had emailed you. Did you check your spam messages?
Oh, okay.
I did see that last night.
Let's see. I wonder.
Well, check it after this, Mary.
I will. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it after.
Okay, what's it say? Mary is going to Sonia. I'll pay the difference. What? I'm confused.
What now?
I have no idea.
Mary's what?
Okay, Touch of Class wants the red quilt. But she's bidding on this one. So you don't want this one? She wants the queen.
Oh, the red one.
Yeah, we're going to bid on that one. I'm confused.
I am too now.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused.
Mary is going to Sonia. Touch of Class, are you buying this for Sonia?
Sonia didn't bid, so I don't know why you're...
Right.
You can't, like, put bids in for other people. I'm very confused.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I would
she
say...
didn't bid.
What?
Towards it for Sonia? I will pay 50
I'm
towards
very
it for
confused.
Sonia. Yeah,
Sonia
I'm not quite
isn't
sure.
bidding.
Sonia's not bidding. So what are you talking about? And none of the quilts, all the quilts are starting bids of 100. So
DC Primetime, please send my quilt tonight to share and mark
Oh
on
my
me.
God. Oh my
Oh
God,
my
Cher, look at
God.
this.
what?
Oh my goodness.
What?
That first quilt. The blue one.
Are you
The one we
sure?
would like for
With
your dad.
DC?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Cher.
Are you
No, that's too much. That's
Oh
too
my
much.
goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That,
Cher,
my
200,
let
God.
us
and I'll
love
pay the
you.
50 for the one who wanted the last bid. Then one, sorry. Okay, so wait. Okay, so
She has 200 and I'll pay the 50 for the one who wanted the last bid.
I'm so confused.
this quilt here, Sonia wants.
Which
This
Sonia?
one?
It's not the
Okay.
fairy cloth.
Okay, we're just gonna make it easy. Okay, so Sabrina Ham, Mary, Sabrina Ham's gonna
250.
take that
Okay.
quilt. We'll give
Okay.
that to Sabrina Ham because I don't know what's going on with the other two people. So
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ham will take it for $250. So
Okay,
that
so
one's
here.
sold. Plus, you will pay the shipping separate, Sabrina. But I'll get you in touch with Mary. Okay, so Mary, that one there sold. No one was going higher than
So,
$250. So
this one here, DC is going to pay 50 towards Sabrina. So wouldn't it be 300 if she'll take it for 250? Because look right here, she says she'll take it for 250.
Right. Okay.
no, she's adding. That's why she's saying for the 50. That's why she's saying
Okay,
250
okay,
now. So
okay.
Oh,
so
okay. Okay.
for my sanity, can we please be done with this quilt now?
Yeah.
Yes, sis,
Taken.
offer.
It's
Okay.
going to
So
Sabrina.
this one
Sis, I
goes
told
to
you sometimes
Sabrina.
you got to tell me, just calm
Okay.
down.
Yes, that's to Sabrina
Yeah.
for $250 plus shipping. She'll pay
Yeah,
shipping
and
separate.
when you guys email me on these quilts, please let me know who you are.
Yes,
and
your
what
YouTube
you
name, and
did,
I've
what-
got it written down too for you, Mary, so we'll be able to keep
Yeah,
track.
yeah,
So
and-
I've got it.
Yeah, just let me know when you email me. You know, just like blue quilt or blue and white quilt.
Can I have one of my
and-
mods go in the description,
name
please?
and-
Babe, will you get her email, Mary's
Yeah.
email, out of my description and post it in the chat for me? I will pin it, please, and thank you. And everyone
DC
will.
Primetime, you're freaking amazing, man.
And
Thank
okay,
you.
so Mary, do you mind showing me the quilt that DC Primetime bought? DC,
The one we love.
can you please email me so I
Was it
can give
this
you my
one?
phone number?
Yeah.
She
The
said
one
it
we
was the
wanted for your dad.
No way.
Yes, that one.
She did
This one
not.
Yes. That's yours, baby
Babe,
girl.
come here. Wait, what?
Let us
Oh my
love you,
gosh,
Cher,
that
like I
is-
always
Oh
that
say.
my
is
Let us love you.
gosh.
That is so sweet.
I cannot. I'm like shook. Come here.
Yeah,
Somebody
I'm
just spent
shocked.
a lot of money
I'm
on
like,
us.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Who wants to buy me
shocked.
one next? No.
DC Primetime,
Yeah.
the quilt Mary is holding
Oh.
that she just bid on for I think $350.
Whoa. Holy shit.
She
Yeah.
wants Mary to send it to us.
That is so
I'm crying.
awesome.
I got
I
a
think I'm gonna throw up. Like that is so nice.
Right?
No, like I am shocked. DC, can you please email me so I can give you my phone number and personally thank you?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
we're gonna.
and
I'm
and
gonna
definitely
build you
give
a little
me
knick-knack.
your address, Cher, so I can
For
get
that.
this
Got
out
it.
to
I
you.
will. Wow.
How
Yes.
much time is involved making one like that size you're holding now,
Oh my
Mary?
gosh, there's hours and hours and hours.
Oh my
There's-
gosh.
Like I said, there's some that take me 6 months to do. There's You know, there's hours and hours that go into these quilts.
I
So
got a quilt made by Summer's auntie. That's like full circle. I'm gonna cry.
oh my gosh, that is so
Oh,
awesome. That is
I
just
had
that's
to
great.
mute.
super special, you guys.
Right, that
Oh
is,
my,
that is. And
You're going to
thank
feel
you.
extra special close to
back if
summer.
your husband wants to
Yeah.
see the back.
Oh,
Yes,
it's so
yes, that is
pretty.
so awesome. I'm so happy for you, Cher. That is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, DC. Please email me. Put your name in the subject so I know it's you, and please send me your name
Yes.
Oh,
and
Papa
phone
Share.
number. Phone number, please.
You are
I
so
don't
sweet.
dox people. What did he say? Cotton candy. I could listen to your sweet voice. Ah.
What's my situation? I mean, what we working with here, Papa Share?
I will send you her phone number, Dad.
Love his heart. But thank you.
Okay, so are we moving on to this one now, or?
You want me to send him your phone number, right?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Okay. Ah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
hours?
Okay, what? Okay, let me. What's next, Mary? What's the next
Okay, this
quote
is
you
the
have
next
up?
one, the real pretty one that everybody liked so much.
That one's gorgeous.
Yeah.
See, I'm more into like pastels and
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful quilt. Yes. Yep.
Ah. Touch of Class says 200.
Yeah. This one is well worth it. I can guarantee you. Yeah.
That looks like it's a good winter one too. Pretty,
It is.
pretty heavy. Yeah.
All these are heavy. Yes, they are. Yep. Real
see, I like the
snuggly.
little bit thinner ones because I get hot when I sleep.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I do too. I have to sleep with the fan on all night long.
See, I have nightmares, and that's what causes me to get hot. And I recently got on nightmare
Yeah.
medication, and I don't have my
Right.
night sweats as bad.
Oh, right.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to start taking estradiol because of my hot flashes.
Yeah. Does it work good for you? That's what I take too.
Yes, yeah, it does. It works really good. I mean, before
Yeah.
I was having probably 30, 40 hot flashes a day and at least 10 or 20
Damn.
during the night. And, I mean, it makes you go crazy, you know, and I had to
It
get
for
to the
real
doctor
does.
and get something because, I mean, I was just, it was like terrible. But yeah, I'm doing good now on them. So, I mean, I might have one maybe once a day or something, or maybe one or two at night or something, but that's a lot better than 20 or 30, you know? So, yeah.
We're at 200. Touch of Class has
Nice.
200.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful quilt.
Do we got 250? Yeah, hot flashes are no fun.
They're not. I know, you know, and this getting old is for the birds.
You're telling me. I can't believe. I was like, God has a sense of humor when he, like, breaks my back 3 days before my 40th birthday.
Right? Yeah. You're like, I mean, and
like,
there's
damn.
times I'll crawl out of bed and it's like a new pain or something, or a twitch, and it's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Now what's going on with me, you know?
Yes, DC Prime. Good night, Uncle Will. It is beautiful. Yes.
Yes. Good
It
night,
is.
Uncle
It's
Will.
very
Love you, bro.
beautiful.
We've got 200. And we've got this
Yeah.
one, and we've got one more left after this one. For now,
Yeah.
till we make her dig out some more.
Right?
Do we got 250? Do we got 250?
Yeah, this one's really nice. And it's nice and thin thick too, just like all the other ones. Very good for the winter.
Yeah, and it's another reversible. It looks like it's, or what's
Yeah,
the
it
front and
is.
back look like
Well,
again?
the back is just all. It's like a light brown, very light brown.
See,
But
I
you
like
can
mine
see all the
solid like that too.
yeah,
Okay.
you can see all the hand stitching in it. Um, so yeah, yeah, yep. Very beautiful.
And that's a queen size, you said.
I believe it's a queen. I could be wrong. It's pretty
Wrap
big.
around in it. Come on, that's how we
Yeah,
know how big they
that's
are.
how we know how big they are. We got to get the Mary
You know
Burrito.
what? It might be a king. It might be a king. I can't remember. I dig a lot of them out, and I dug a lot of them out of my grandmother's house. You know, finding them tucked away in closets and dressers, and and so it's like, oh my gosh. And then, it's been so long, since I've done them, I forget. My brain isn't as good as it used to be.
Touch of Class, you want this one either way?
Yep, she's got 200 on it, or they. I
Come on,
assume
y'all.
she.
Goes
I'm
for a
sorry.
lot more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
this
can't
one's pretty
quite
good.
let it go for 200. We got 250.
Your hubby's got a
Yeah,
question.
I'm gonna have
Share.
to say this one's a. I'm gonna have to say this one's a
Oh,
king too because it's big. So yeah,
Touch of
That looks
Class.
like
Do
it's
you got 250? Do you got
and they
250
look
on it, hun?
yeah they look so good on your bed and they're so comfortable and
look good in a
warm.
cabin, up in a lodge. It's what I
Miss
get.
Mary, Prairie Boy wants to know if you
Yeah.
make weighted quilts by chance, or could you?
Well, these is what I usually do when I go to buy the material and everything for them. The batting that's on the inside, I'll either do like a light or a medium or a heavy weight in them. And all these actually tonight, they're the heavyweight ones. So,
Okay.
yeah, they're very heavy weighted, yes.
And
Touch of
Mary,
Class. Can we get you to 250 if she can fit them both in the same shipping? Can we get you to 250?
Mary, you should look into the pantyhose stocking quilts because those are more like weighted blankets.
Oh,
They are
okay,
really
right.
heavy.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, because they are really heavy and they're
Those
beautiful.
weighted
Okay.
blankets
Yeah.
are in now. Even my
Yeah.
10-year-old
Yeah, and
son's
these
asking
ones,
for one.
this one's got to be at least, God, 5-10 pounds at least. It's
Oh, I say
heavy.
more
That's
than
a
that.
Yeah, yeah, it's heavy.
Well, I don't know. Well, what do you say, Mary? Would you let that one go for
Yeah.
200, or do you want
Yep.
to see it go for 200's okay?
Yeah. I'd
It
like to
is
see
to
it
some
higher, but that's okay.
it is someone who has bought another quote from you. So I
Right. Yes.
touch a
Yes. And yeah.
class there.
Yep.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
you got
Yep.
it. You got it. Touch a class. You got it.
Yep.
Okay, so we got one last one, which is the best one.
Yeah, it's the baby blanket.
We did.
And also on the back here, I had sewn
What?
these little. I had
I
sewn these
know.
little flaps here into it. In case you want to take and put it over a window, use it for like a curtain in a baby's room.
Oh.
Yeah, see these little flaps
For a
here?
wall hanging.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah.
wall hanging. Yes.
I
Yeah,
love
and
that.
these two right here came undone, so I'll have to sew them back in
Okay.
across here. But other than that,
Oh,
it's a
that
cute
would be cute
blanket.
up on the wall.
The
Yes,
little
of a
whales,
nursery.
Cattle.
Yes, a playroom, you guys, or a nursery.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
these are
cute.
really cute,
Crap,
too.
if it was a little bigger, I'd get it for me. Whales and all.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty. It seems pretty big. Definitely big enough for a crib, and then some. So
I'm 5'6", so I don't think it would cover my feet.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we'll start it at 100. Yes, we are actually going to have Mary on, and we're going to do a cooking with Mary. We'll figure out what dish we're going to make. We'll make sure we have all the ingredients, and then we'll do a live with Mary, and she'll teach us to cook our dinner for the night. That'll be fun. Kind of get away from the drama of it all and have some fun. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep, for sure.
And I think you make some good drinks too, don't you?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. Yep.
She says I'm 5'2". That's just my size.
Right? Yeah, I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". And this is touching the floor. This is barely touching the floor. And
okay.
It comes up to my neck. So
can you stand back a little with it? Can you stand back a little?
It would even make a good, like, just lounging on the couch to cover your legs up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm 40 and I'd use it.
Me too, in a heartbeat.
Right? Yeah, it would be nice to cuddle up on the couch with like
just put your legs up.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd make a good baby shower gift, y'all.
That is adorable. That's like one of the cutest baby quilts I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So, but like I said, it's touching the ground now, and this is what it comes up to is my neck, and I'm 5'2", so.
You're 5 foot even? Teeny tiny thing.
Yes, it's very, very cute.
I can't get over how cute that is.
Yeah. You know, and it even
I thought for sure people would be jumping for that one.
Me too.
Would be, yeah.
But that's okay. She'll have it again to show later when we do another auction. That's fine.
Yeah. Yep. And then also I have one hanging up on the back of my door, my front door.
Go get it.
I made I'll have to hold on, I'll show it to you guys.
Oh, I love her.
I know, she's so cute.
She has
Can you see that?
Oh, can you see that? Oh my god. That is cute.
Now Mary, I might want that one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a big throw.
It's like the Boyd's Bears.
I just have it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it in front of my door because I don't have see, my door has a big window on it. So that's where I've got it right now.
Is that like a big one or a baby one?
Yeah, it's a throw. It's a big throw. About the size of a throw. It's bigger.
Beautiful.
It's a little bigger than this one.
I might want that bear one too. So don't show it yet.
Yeah, isn't that so cute? Yeah, I can actually sell that one too. Yeah.
Because I used to collect Boyd's Bears. I love them, and that's what that reminded me of.
We should plan it out, and sis, you should have Mary on to do an auction on your channel too. We could do like wine and auction or something like that.
And I'd stream on both my channels. Well, no, two channels.
Yeah, let's get people like drunk on some wine and then do another auction.
Hey, I'm game. I'm game.
They'll be waking up the next morning going, what did I buy?
Yeah, right?
Yes,
yeah, we can wait on this one.
Okay, yeah, I think everybody's auctioned out. I thought for sure that one would go, but you know what? That's okay, because if I can save a pretty penny for it, it's mine.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I'll definitely have to get one for Pops. I know that eventually, so keep making those quilts.
Cher. Look at your beautiful one there, you lucky dog.
Oh my god,
you so deserve it though, Cher. You deserve it.
You're gonna make me cry again, you guys. I cannot even handle it.
That is so sweet of her. And
sis,
I'm so proud.
My dad said, I would love to be able to text your friend Cotton Candy. Her lovely southern accent just warms me up.
Aww.
Ew, I'm helping my dad
Yes,
flirt with my best friend.
Isn't that funny?
That's so funny. Okay, I'm sending him
How
your
old is
number
your
right
dad,
now.
Cher?
He just turned 60.
Oh,
Oh, did he?
hell,
But
Oh.
sis, until like, so for now, he's on a phone plan, you know, with his brothers, whatever. So he can't. I have to ask him how it works. Like
he can't text like me and you do.
He can text, but like calling, he can't have any like charges to his phone
Oh,
or
I don't
whatever.
like talking on the phone anyway. You know that. I'm a
But
texter.
yeah, texting he can. It's weird with the international, but I'll talk with him and I'll see how we can like kind of fix that or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, texting is best for him because it doesn't cost him money.
Mary, do you have Venmo? Do you have Venmo?
I don't. I used to, but it messed up on me. I don't know what happened with it, but it's like it was really weird. I don't know what the deal was with it, but I ended up shutting it down because it was really weird.
So Mary, what if they sent you like a check?
Yeah.
Western
Union
or Western Union. I have Mary's email pin. So they said they'd like to buy that baby quilt, but they don't have Cash App or PayPal or anything. So
okay. And they can do Walmart to Walmart with me too.
Yep. Walmart to Walmart works just like Western Union. Yep, I used to do that with my sister.
They said they take it for $150.
They said $150. Okay, so Winsong, email Mary and figure out payment. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep. Are you okay with that price, Mary, for that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Mary's so grateful for anything. Love her whole soul.
So yeah, yes, I am.
Well,
oh my gosh.
The last 2 nights you've sure done well, and I am so happy for you. You get some Christmas shopping done now, okay? As soon as you have that money.
I sure am.
Voices Behind the Walls now a dating site. Hey, Dad, I met my husband on YouTube, so.
Right? That is so funny.
Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You'd be my mom. I'm not calling you mom.
That's funny.
There goes the sister wives out the window.
Oh yeah, well now we can't be sister wives. That's
That's funny.
Well, Mary, I've kept you for almost 3 hours. Wow.
Time. 3 hours?
It's been 3 hours. It's just so much fun with you guys.
By.
Yeah.
We've
laughed, we've cried, man.
Yes.
I know you probably will get some harassment, as will I. Just ignore it, record it, ignore it. You've got people all over the globe that has your back. So
yes, and I just want to tell everybody thank you so much. And even on my channel, I try to go through my comments and answer everybody. And on my cooking channel, if I don't answer you back, it's not that I haven't seen it, or you know what I mean. I just when you get so many comments, and you try to go through as many as you can, but I just want everybody to know that I do see your comments, and I really appreciate every single one of them. So.
I love you, Fairy Floss.
Yeah. And you guys have been awesome in chat. Thank you. And Mary, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. And definitely let's get together, share, and do a cooking. All three of us.
Yeah, that sounds super fun.
And Justin said he would too.
We've got a lot more, of course, about the whole situation that we can and we'll talk about. But let's have some fun too.
Yeah.
That would be
Yep.
fun.
Yeah,
So.
let's do it for sure. Yeah.
And so everyone make sure who got the quilts that you get in touch with Miss Mary. Her email is pinned. It is also in the description. If you have problems outside that, get a hold of me. I hear voices19@yahoo.com, and I will get you in touch with Mary. So she will get started on sending those out as soon as you guys pay and get it figured out. So Mary, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, we'll definitely plan that cooking show.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Mary. Bye.
I'm
You're
gonna jump
welcome. You
down.
guys
Good
have a good
night,
night.
y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bother you tomorrow probably. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, bye, Cotton Candies. She left as well. Sis. Haha, I just brought you back.
Well, I was leaving. I thought we were all leaving.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I sent Dad your number, and I'll send you his when I hang up here, so he will text you. Actually, hold on. Let me call him quick, because I just want to ask him, because it was something weird with his phone. Just let me ask him now, because... hi, Spirit Seeker Squad. Hey, boo. Check would be good. Okay, you just get with Mary Wing. That you got a very pretty blanket.
Hey.
Dad, turn the tablet off.
Oh, okay.
And remember, everyone, if you want a custom blanket, Mary can make them.
Dad, how does it work for calling with your phone? Like, you can't call American, but they can call you?
Yep.
Okay. So she can call you, but you can't call her. But you can text back and forth fine, right?
I'm a texter.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. All right. All right, Dad. Love you.
She sounds so sweet.
Oh.
Okay, Dad, I'm hanging up. I love you.
He's gonna say something.
Okay, bye. Well, he can't hear you. I'm blushing. Okay.
But he was gonna say something. Just do it.
So weird. All right, sis, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.
Always.
And DC, what's her name? DC Prime. Oh my God, thank you. Please email me. I want to give you my phone number and talk to you. And the mister wants to make something special for you. He's a carpenter and makes like jewelry boxes and all kinds of stuff, and wants to make you a special something for your kindness. And I wouldn't mind sending you out merch or something if you'd like a coffee cup or anything, if you want it from my shop or Cotton Candy shop or Prairie Boy shop. Just let me know and I'll get you one. Okay. I'm still going to do, I had to push aside because little did I know I was going to be having Mary on. So I will be doing the mod members live stream giveaway in the next couple days here. I'll plan it. What are we on? Sunday tomorrow. So sometime next week. So maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll figure it out because I got a lot of shows in store for you guys. And Sis and I are going to be collaborating on a lot. Tomorrow, actually, we're going to go on her channel, right, Sis? And we're going to let you guys hear again the phone call. We're gonna just remind people that Don and Candus are living their best life right now. They are getting exactly what they wanted, and their end game in life was to not have kids and to only be together. And we're gonna play that call for you tomorrow on Cotton Candy's channel. So be watching for our collaboration over there.
I'm excited for that.
The Mr. Share will join in a little bit for that because he was there. Like, he is always forever my witness that hears everything. So he will tell you what he remembers of that as well, hearing in of that call. So be watching for that. So thanks, everyone. Have a good night. I love y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.